Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, friends. Welcome on back to a little bit of randomized perfection in your life. Hope you all had a great weekend. My weekend was pretty good, honestly, I'd say. It was the lead into our first snowfall. I'm currently in the middle of our first snowfall. It's been snowing basically all day today. It was bound to happen eventually. Usually late October is the time of our first snowfall, so it happens. One thing, let me regale you with the story of my morning though, because it was rough. Oh, sorry to hear you had a bad weekend, Image Unknown. Hopefully you can get, hopefully today will be better. Hopefully, now that you're here, you can relax, enjoy some cozy vibes, and have a good time. But, earlier today, I worked earlier today. I worked at my other job, and I had to drive to said job early in the morning. So I went out a little bit early because I knew it had been like kind of like rainy and kind of snowy and very cold. So I figured I would have to like scrape some ice off my car. If you live in a climate where there's like lots of snow and ice, you know exactly what I mean. You have to like head out early to like warm up your car and like scrape ice off the windows so you can like see out of your windows and stuff, so on and so forth. So I went out early to do that. What I didn't realize was that the conditions the previous night had been just perfect, apparently, to make, like, a hard shell of ice, basically, around my entire car. Like, normally you get, like, a kind of a sheet of ice that's easy enough to scrape off. You need a little bit of elbow grease, but you can get it off just fine. This was, like, on another level. This was, like, half an inch of just, like, pure ice. Literally, like, concealing my car to the point that I could not open the doors. I couldn't open the door to my car to get in, which is a problem because the little ice scraping tool that I use to scrape the ice off is inside the car. So, so what I had to do is I had to go and I just found a rock on the ground, and I chipped away at the ice enough that I could open up my doors, which didn't take that long, thankfully. And then I could at least, like, start the car warming up, and I could grab my ice scraper and start scraping off the ice. And then, when I started scraping off the ice, it was so thick and so just, like, tough to get off that the little scraping, like, head at the end of this, because it's basically like a long stick. The one I have, anyway, it's a long stick, and there's, like, a brush at one end to brush off snow and the scraper at the other end to scrape off ice. And I was pushing hard. I was getting a few good scrapes in, and the entire end just snapped off because the ice was too hard. So and then I just like pick up this little end and like grip it in my fists and just like slowly chip away at it, like I'm chipping away at ice with like a freaking butter knife. I was like 10 minutes late to work. It was terrible. It was a rough time for sure, but beyond that, it's been a great day, honestly. I enjoy the cozy vibes that come with the snow. Anyone who's lived in a snowy area will tell you, snow is nice. It's got a cozy vibe to it, unless you have to drive in it. Then it's like your worst nightmare of all time. But for now, I made it home safely, and it's all hunky-dory. By the way, because I was in the middle of the story, thank you, Museum Grack Reads, for the 99-cent super sticker, looking like a diamond in the rough. Greatly appreciate the support. And hello to everyone who has been trickling in. Hello, Allie. Hope you're doing well. Never ever throw hot water in your car when it's frozen. You'll crack your windshield. I've never done that, but I would believe it, honestly. There's this cloth you can put on your windshield to prevent ice from getting on the windshield. That might be worth looking into for sure. I wasn't aware of that. Unless you're a rally driver. Hey there, Chago J. Hopefully you didn't see too many car accidents along the way. I didn't see any car accidents along the way, thankfully. It's, I don't doubt that they're happening out there, but, I mean, that's the thing, is, like, when I'm driving around, I always drive the speed limit. I'm always the slowest driver on the road, basically. And it's always interesting when the conditions change like this, because normally, like, under, like, good conditions, everyone around me is driving like, you know, they'll be like, oh, I'll go like anywhere between like 10 and 20 kilometers per hour over the speed limit. That's kind of the norm. I mean, it depends on where you are. If you're not doing that in like a school zone, but like on the highways and stuff, whatever. But I'm going the speed limit no matter what. And then when the road conditions get like this, where there's like ice and snow, and you really have to be careful. People are like, oh, okay, I won't go quite as fast. I'll only go 5 kilometers an hour over the speed limit. Like, they're still speeding is the crazy thing. It breaks my brain. I don't understand how people, after all this time, have not grasped like how to drive properly. But I digress. That's my own war to wage. As long as you aren't being the slowest, even if it's a large crowd, being a slow driver can be more dangerous than being a fast driver. I agree in principle, but also I'm going the speed limit, and everyone else is going... It's not like I'm going, like, you know, like way under the speed limit. To a certain point, you do have to go with the speed of traffic. It really depends on the situation, but it is, but for the most part, like, come on now. Biggest issue is following distance. Very true. Yeah, I'm always at least 3 seconds behind the car in front of me. Is what I try to hold. And Museum Grack reads, thank you for another super sticker. Looking like not a diamond in the rough. This one's a beach. A little beachy umbrella for our Crimson Fish adventures that we're about to undertake here. I digress, though. It's enough. That's enough story time. It's enough. I mean, I'll have more time for story time in the actual stream if I have any more stories to tell, which I honestly don't know that I do. But before we get into things here, we do have a little bit of stuff to go over, starting with a teeny tiny bit, just a morsel of fan art today. Look at this. Look at this little cute Junimo card shuffling animation by NB Ventus over on the Discord. This is super cool. To my understanding, this is part of a sort of project that's been going being done on the Discord. I've been watching Mobby19. I don't know if you're in chat right now, but on the Discord, Mobby19 is working on creating a website, a web app for the Perfection Randomizer, and this is sort of part like an asset that they might use for part of that website. So that's very cool to see, and I'm very excited to see how that web app actually like turns out in the end. I think it could make the randomizer a lot more accessible. So I'll be sure to let you know, all of y'all know, and maybe I'll reach out to Mobby as well if they need any like additional help or support or anything. I'd be happy to help because it seems like a very cool project they're doing. Either way, thank you to NB Ventus for this very cute little Junimo card shuffling animation. Couldn't have done it better myself. Thank you. And thank you to all the fan artists who have shared fan art over the years, over the year and a bit. We're closing in on 2 years of like streaming since the start of the Price of Perfection, so that's pretty cool. If you'd like to share your own fan art, !Discord. There is a link to the Discord in the description below the stream. Let us know how you want to be credited. If you want to be credited, you can share the fan art over on the fan art channel over there, and all that good stuff. I digress. I do also need to get... Did Nightbot ever wake up? I think Nightbot did wake up. You're getting sick? It is kind of a fast-moving animation. My apologies for no warning there, but... Alright, goal, catch the Crimson Fish. Let's go ahead and pin that. Get pinned, Nightbot. Congratulations. Alright. And, of course, it's been a while since we didn't actually get to do our... We didn't do our Pofurtle last stream because it was Mario Wonder, so it didn't really fit the vibe. But... we got to get our daily Pofurtle in before we get things underway here. Could you imagine if this was the Crimson Fish? Wouldn't that be the greatest sign of all time? Let's see. There's only one way to find out. Oops, sorry, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. There we go. Could it even possibly be the Crimson Fish? I mean, I know it literally possibly could, but let's see what the pattern is like. This does not... It's a tough fish. This does not feel like a Crimson Fish pattern, though. What pattern is that? That almost seemed like Scorpion Carp energy. But I feel like scorpion carp is even like a little more erratic, or at least the jumps around that it does are not that intense. You know what, just in the spirit of the stream though, let's start with the crimson fish, why not? It could have been, so. All right, it's not. Different season. The time is off. That's interesting to me, because that means that this fish is not available at all times. Because the crimson fish is available sun up to sundown, 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. And it is available in summer. This could be an all-season fish. Maybe my scorpion carp guess was accurate, because I feel like the scorpion carp's only available till 8 p.m., but it's available any season. The weather's right. Let's give it a try. Yeah, okay. It is scorpion carp. I always picture in my head the scorpion carp being a little more like jumpy than that, even though it was very jumpy. It's hard to describe. There's like a distinct kind of jumpiness to the scorpion carp, and that didn't feel like it to me. That said, it's been a while since I caught the scorpion carp. It's also been a while since I've heard Kazoom. We didn't get to listen to any music. I mean, we were listening to Mario Wonder music last stream, but so Kazoom did not get to grace our ears. How do we get so lucky getting it this early? Baby, get some kazoos in chat. Get some kazooms in chat. Look, you're already on top of it. Look at all those kazooms. They're going crazy. Yo, turn it up. Turn it up. I won't turn it up, but in principle, I turned it up in my heart. Is this a good sign of things to come? I mean, Kazoom always gets me in a good mood, so I feel like that can't be a bad thing. Let me go ahead and load up a little Stardew here, and we'll bring you on in. Homie Kazoom. Pada, I think you might be confused. That does not look like a kazoo to me, but you know what? You vibe out. You do you. All right, why is my Stardew not full screen? There we go, perfect. Yo, I forgot how cute Beatrix is in the little sailor hat and outfit and stuff. Hopefully it'll bring us more good Crimson Fish vibes. I did, as you'll see in a moment here, I set up a little Crimson Fish counter. We are currently up to 6 Crimson Fish. I went back to the previous VOD and I counted them up. We've tried and failed to catch the 6th Crimson Fish 6 times, which means we've had it on our hook 6 times, basically. So we might as well keep track of that until we get things, until we catch it here. It's always fun. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I mean, it's the Crimson Fish. It's a legendary fish, and it's not the angler or the mutant carp, so... And 13 seaweed, and a partridge in a pear tree. I think based on how many times we hooked it is more important than the number of resets from troll seaweed. That's very true. That's why I set it up like this. It seems like it was more fitting to say, like, how many times have I failed to catch the Crimson Fish while having it on my hook, basically. There's an accordion, but not a kazoo emoji. Yo, Kazoom. Kazoom does not miss. Why is there was like a little... There's just the letter I in my chat box on chat. I don't know why that was. It was just the letter I just sitting there. Unassumingly, like I was going to type something. Get some eyes in chat, please. And I'm going to go ahead and start up a poll here. How many attempts for the Crimson Fish is, I guess, the best way to word that. Next 2 goals, catch seaweed and catch green algae. How many attempts for the Crimson Fish? What should the brackets be here? We're already at 6. So we should do... So we're guaranteed to do at least 7. So let's do, like, 7 to... Should it be, like 5? Attempts versus resets. Yeah, exactly. So this is not resets. This is, like, that counter in the top left is what we're tracking right now. So it would be, like, 7 to... We'll just do 7 to 12. Like, we'll do brackets of 5 to start off with. And if that turns out to be way too optimistic, then we can change it later. 13 to 18. Wait, so 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess it would be 7 to 11. 7 to 11. Because it can be 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11, which is 5 options. And then we go 12 to 16. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm just making sure I'm doing this right in my head. I mean, it's just whatever it is plus 4. So 17 to 21. Or 22 plus. We'll start there. It's some weird numbers because we're starting with a weird number. We're starting with 6, so we'll see where we land at the end of things here. You wanted eyes in chat, Kappa. Even as I said it too, I knew that people were gonna hit me with some eye emojis, and I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. All right. We've already got our inventory nice and clean and set up here. Let's just go and hope that seaweed does not ruin our day too much here. The Celeste song is so nice. The Celeste music is always very relaxing. There are a few songs on the Celeste soundtrack that aren't relaxing. I don't have those ones on the playlist though. But all the Celeste music goes like crazy hard. I also am a really big fan of the Chicory soundtrack, which is by the same composer, Lena Raine. She does like amazing work. Like honestly, by virtue of listening to the Chicory songs and nothing else, it makes me want to play the game. Like I've looked up the game and I kind of want to try it out just because the music for it is like so good. I know like a little bit about it, like I know kind of conceptually what it's about, but I know like like just the basics, pretty much. Hey there, Mudala. Welcome on in. Need some Mario Wonder music. I wouldn't be opposed, honestly. I didn't get to hear all that much Mario Wonder music because I was like talking over it and it was quiet on my TV when I was streaming it. But it's Mario music. It can't go that wrong, right? All right, broken glasses, that's fine. As long as it's not seaweed, I'm willing to take a little bit of trash. Not too much trash, but just a little bit here. Palindrome number, 121 bananas retrieved. Congratulations. You have unlocked next level bananas. How am I forcing the fish to escape? I press the E button. Your mileage may vary depending on what like platform you're playing Stardew on, but for me it's the E button. Just E on my keyboard. That's bananas. You're telling me. All right, 1 seaweed. We can keep track of the seaweed just for funsies if we want. That's 1 seaweed reset so far. It's basically the only thing that's gonna force a reset. Well, there's 2 things that could force a reset really. Is if we catch seaweed or if our seafoam pudding runs out. Because I don't want to invest like multiple seafoam puddings into this catch if I don't have to. I feel like I'd rather just reset the day and keep trying with the same one. We get a decent amount of time with it anyway, so I'm not stressing. Hey there, Pickle Doof. I'm enjoying the stream so far. It's off to a good start. Hope you're having a great day yourself. You have to keep going for 131 for the next palindrome number. I mean, that can keep going forever, though. It gets harder as the numbers get bigger, I suppose, though. This year's the year of collecting seasonal banners and killing superfoods. we did get the banners from the Egg Festival. I guess we could get some Moonlight Jelly banners. Did we ever? I feel like we already picked up Moonlight Jelly banners. Maybe I was mistaken, because we've been to the Dance of the Moonlight Jellies before. That's how we have our seafoam puddings to begin with. And that seems like something I would have done. Been like, ooh, look at that pretty banner. I can spare some money. Even though it was early in the game, and I definitely couldn't spare the money, because we all know, like how much I needed the money in the end. We totally have jelly banners. I think we do, but I just don't know where they are, like where I put them. We got at least one, but there's more than those, and we can restock on seafoam pudding. That's true. We also haven't been to the Dance of the Moonlight Jellies in a very long time, so... Ooh, hold on. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready! That's not fair! It's not... I wasn't ready. That's mean. Alright. I think that's the button to increment it. That's 7 attempts officially. Hey there, Ollie. Pretty sure they're by my bed. Maybe it's just so ingrained in my brain that I don't even think about it anymore. What did one nutcracker say to the other? You seem to be crack-a-lackin' today. You seem to be crack-a-lactin' today. I like it. But why are these nutcrackers talking to each other? There's a joke like that. It's like, what did one muffin say to the other? Like, the one muffin said in the oven, there's like, boy, it's sure hot in here. And the other one said, holy crap, a talking muffin. I've heard that joke too many times. Apologies to the 7-11 believers. The bracket of 7 to 11 attempts. I need to get my rust off here. And to get the seaweed out of the way, of course. Let's see, are these Moonlight Jelly banners right next to my bed? Yeah, they're literally just like right here. They're such a nice accent to the room. That it just feels like I mean, it's been part of the room for like who knows how many years at this point. Why does the fishing line bend? Is there wind? No, you can bend it yourself just by holding the directional button when you cast it out. I don't even think you need like an upgraded fishing rod, Allie. I think it's actually just I think you can still do it with the bamboo pole. I think it's just you hold a certain direction and you're good. Maybe it bends more if you do have an upgraded rod. I've actually never considered that, but when the decorations blend into the background, it's a good sign to redecorate and freshen things up. Or is it a good sign that they're the perfect decorations because they fit in so well that you could barely notice them, but you still smile every time you see your bedroom? It bends more if your fishing level's higher. That's true, just by virtue of it being like a longer line, I think, yeah. Hey there, Ollie. Good for bubbles, true. A lot of the times bubbly spots will appear in areas that you can't reach without curving the line. Otherwise, there's no benefit to bending it, though. It's just for fun. Oh my gosh. B_boss.ogg. So soon after Kazoom. This is a stacked stream as far as music goes so far. Yo, can we hook one crimson fish while the bees are singing to me, please? Turn it up. I need to turn it up just on my end. I could barely hear it in the background there. And yeah, that's more like it. Please, bees. Please be kind and bring me the crimson fish. Everyone knows that the crimson fish is scared of bees, so if they swarm him enough, surely he'll just land on my hook, and then we can just reel him in. Plus, I'm just so amped up. Like, it's such a high octane song that it puts me in like laser focus mode. I don't know if that's scientifically accurate, but it definitely seems to hold true for me. Let's just catch the crimson fish in a few more attempts right here. I don't want to be here super long fishing today. But knowing my luck, the randomizer will now give me 10 more fishing goals in a row right after this. Wait, hold. This is for this. Do it for the 7-11 believers. It's okay. It's because I was ad-libbing. I was distracting myself. That's my bad. Look at all those bee emojis. You wish you could do some rearranging, but you're a bit lazy and stuck in your ways. Honestly, same. My apartment is extremely boring. I go to, like, friends' houses, or I, like, watch streamers and stuff, and, like, I see their houses all decked out with these, like, crazy cool decorations, and I'm just, like... I have, like, nothing on my walls. There's, like, no personality to this place. It is very much just, like, function over form. But that's okay. I don't mind it. I'm sure there will come a time when I decide to be more aesthetically minded. But for now, I'm totally content to just, you know, exist. I could, like, live in... Hold on. I need to... okay. This is just getting embarrassing now. I could 100% just live, like, in a concrete room, though. If I had my computer to get like, work done and stuff, the room around me just kind of melts away most of the time. Rip 7-Eleven. Are we already past the 7-Eleven bracket? I'm sorry. I should have been paying more attention instead of talking. And there goes the seafoam pudding. Alright, well. Rip. At least we didn't get messed up by seaweed that time. Your house is as sparse as can be. You have a spare room with literally nothing in it. Honestly, goals. If you have a room with nothing in it, think about how many things you could put in it. You never will, because it's been empty for so long, and you have nothing to put in it, but think of all the potential. Your spare room has so much potential. It could even be a spare room. Your phone just died as you were trying to catch the void salmon. Rip. 07 for maggots? That's tough. The void salmon's not an easy fish to catch either, so... I'm sure you can do it, though. The nice thing about the void salmon is that at least you have, like, plenty of time to catch it, because it's not, like, gated by season or by time of day or anything like that. So that's pretty handy. I believe in you. How's it going, Ollie? No, that was Ophelia for sure. I keep saying Ollie anytime I see an octopus pattern, but I can't just assume it's always Ollie. Ollie is off doing his own thing these days. He's extremely busy. I have to imagine he's quite the affluent octopus by now. He's been gone so long. So many years. Is that... I want to say that's Oscar, actually. The rare Oscar sighting. You already have a guest room. You might turn the spare room into a game room. That would be hype. When I live in a place that's, like, that has more than 2 rooms, or 2, like, distinct spaces, I guess, I would definitely want to have a game room. Oh. Okay, we got... Yo, the crimson... What? Is the crimson fish... Was there a hot patch to make the crimson fish harder? Or is it just me? It feels like it was not this hard last stream. Maybe I'm just worse. Nah, it's probably the crimson fish. You can change into your pajamas. Ooh, cozy. Get a little comfy. I actually thought about changing into my pajamas, like, before the stream. With the snow going on outside, it would be, like, very cozy vibes. Perhaps I taunted the RNG too much. Alright. Aw, darn it. The crimson fish counter is going up, right? Like, when I press the button, it's going up. Because I actually, with the way it's set up for me right now, I actually can't see the counter, so I'm just pressing the button and hoping. It is? Okay. Alright. Perfect. Thank you. Nothing stopping you. You can entertain ourselves for a while. Nah, it's okay. I just put on some fuzzy socks, and that's basically just as good. Do y'all wear socks to bed when it gets, like, cold enough to do so? Like, in the thick of summer, I would never wear socks to bed because it's, like, it's just too blisteringly hot for that. But once it gets, like, to even just, like, a comfortable temperature, let alone, like, wintry cold, I rock socks to bed sometimes. Not always, but if the mood is right, then I'll definitely indulge a little bit. It's never cold enough to wear socks in bed. That's fair. I mean, there are a lot of climates on Earth that where it probably would not be very comfortable to wear socks to bed. All year long, your feet will get so cold that they'll wake you up. Oh no, Ramonda. All right, hold on a second. Okay, I thought I thought it was behind it, but I stopped just shy. That's my bad. Also, be sure to yell at me if I ever forget to increment the Crimson Fish counter. We got to keep things scientifically accurate around here. Can't stand having anything on your feet unless it's sub-zero temperatures. I usually like wearing socks around the house, regardless of temperature. Unless, like I said, unless it's like, you know, 30 degrees Celsius or higher, which is like way too hot for me personally. Otherwise, I just enjoy the feeling of wearing socks. Like, I don't always feel complete unless I'm wearing socks, which is maybe a dramatic way to put it, but sometimes it just feels like something's missing if I'm not wearing socks. Okay, hold on. We got an opportunity here. I'm not letting this one slide. Not that easily. All right. Kept you on the hook for like a little bit longer. If we can just consistently keep the Crimson Fish on the hook a little bit longer each time, then eventually we'll just catch it. That's just math. How many attempts are we up to? I should you know what? I should rearrange my windows so I can actually see the attempt counter myself instead of just guesstimating. Let me do that real quick. 14. Thank you. I'm gonna move this. This is not where I normally have my OBS, but that works better. Okay. Perfect. Beatrix looking a little tired on that frame I paused on. Hey there, Luigi Gang Corrida Hearts. Luigi Gang. Luigi board? Okay, okay. Wait, we were given a golden opportunity right there. Let's not squander it. Don't squander it. All right. Up to 15. Currently at 15. We're still in the 12 to 16 bracket. We can still make this happen. Come on, the Crimson Fish is biting like crazy today. Please. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. This is merely the start. This is merely the start. I'm still getting the rust off to a certain extent. Yo, DJ Bruce, thank you for the Crimson Fish luck with the emojis. All right, we are officially in 17 to 21 territory. as far as the attempts go. That's all right. It's not about when you catch the Crimson Fish, it's about when you catch the Crimson Fish. Know what I mean? That's not a Crimson Fish, those are broken glasses. Maybe those are the Crimson Fish's glasses, though. Maybe we stole them from him, and now he won't be able to tell what's going on, so he'll have like a debuff next time we try and catch him. The newspaper. We've stolen his glasses and his newspaper now. He's not going to be happy. Crimson Fish making fun of Beatrix's vision. And the seaweed. Alright, well, I had that one coming, honestly. Soup gone? I didn't even realize the soup was gone, but either way, then. Or, I guess it's not soup, it's pudding. Want some pudding? Yo, I appreciate the effort, Cass. The no sea. I guess there's no actual seaweed emoji, so that's fair. You had to resubmit something once because you spelled it Celsius. I mean, if you don't work with Celsius degrees very often, I can understand not knowing how to spell it. That said, I feel like Fahrenheit is definitely harder to spell if you don't work with it that often. Like, if you're just hearing the word Fahrenheit for the first time, you're not spelling it correctly, no matter how hard you think you are. No matter how much of a stellar speller you may be, Fahrenheit's gonna get you. You just spell it F. Far in height. Like, even people who do work with, like, the Fahrenheit system usually don't know how to spell Fahrenheit, I would say. I feel like the majority of people don't know how to spell Fahrenheit just off the top of their head. Not you guys. Like, you guys are, like, the smartest chat in the world, so obviously all of you know how to spell Fahrenheit immediately. Just like you also all know how to spell pneumano ultramicroscopic silico volcano coniosis. I mean, that just goes without saying. I don't even know if that fits into a YouTube message. It probably does, but... Okay, hold on. Hold, we got Crimson Fish energy here. Rip. How did I misspell my misspelling of Fahrenheit? Hold on. Benny, did you spell it correctly? I think you confused two parts of it. Oops, also, I shouldn't have been looking at chat when the Crimson Fish was on screen. Hippopotamus. Oh no, what have I done? Now chat's just gonna be flooded with hard-to-spell words. I can't read any of this. And there's a seaweed on my hook. This is the worst possible thing. It is sometimes a fun little party trick to just drop a pneumano ultramicroscopic silico volcano coniosis on people. But if you really take the time to sound it out, other than the silent P at the start, it's pretty straightforward to spell. The one that I don't even know if this is like, I don't really know how to spell this word myself, not off the top of my head. I could probably take a guess, but it's not as long of a word, but I think, how does it go? I haven't thought about this word in a while. It's like floxinoxeniapilification, something like that. That one's actually got some tangles and unexpected weaves in its spelling. Fox and socks. Yeah, basically that. Next goal, catch seaweed. We could only be so lucky. Oh, hold on. Okay. But what do they mean? I don't know what floxinoxeniapilification is. But I used to know. I don't remember what the definition is anymore, but the other one, the one I've said too many times already, and I'm not going to say it again because it's too long to say. But basically, it's like a disease, I think, or like a sick. Like, I think it happens like when you inhale too much volcanic ash, or can happen. It's like also called silicosis, I think. That's my that's what how far my knowledge of that goes, I think. And seaweed, of course. And Potta gets the 800th pet on Timbeeb. Yo, 800 pets. That's a lot of pets for such a good boy. We haven't seen Timbeeb in so long. He's been sequestered over on Chloe's farm with her. He's working hard on the Master Angler video too. Don't think that Tim Beeb does not make any kind of appearance in that video. You know he does. I mean, Chloe is the star of that challenge, but what is Chloe without Tim Beeb, right? Bread trash to celebrate. All right. I need to buckle down and focus a little bit more here. I'm just kind of, you know, I'm just farting around, talking about whatever, and then whenever the Crimson Fish comes up, I just, like, am not focused at all. I need to do a few, like, concerted attempts. Like, when the Crimson Fish shows up, I need to be ready here. I need to get my gamer face on. Gamers rise up. This one's for all the gamers out there. I'm ready. Show me a Crimson Fish. And now that I'm, like, all focused on it, I'm probably not even gonna get one on the line, am I? Been very distracted. Pathetic. You're right. Maybe I should just close chat, and then I won't be as distracted. I could never do that. It's not as fun to stream if you don't have a chat. Like, what's even the point at that point? What did Krobus say? He just said groan. You used to complain about this town being so small, but you've grown to like it. That's my girl. That's my Haley. Benny, are you trying to spell floxinoxoniapilification? That's my only guess. Hold on, I need to focus. Focus can only take you so far. All right. We're already up to 21 plus, or 22 plus. We're probably due for a new poll, I guess. I don't know. Although that's not really fair to the 22 plus believers, is it? If I don't give them any chance to actually win this. I guess they've already won no matter what, but technically speaking. Titan? Oh yeah, Titan. Yeah, isn't that's like the... Titan is like the slang, or like the... Not the slang name, that's not the right term, but it's like the shortened name for like the longest word in the English language. It's got like 150,000 letters or something crazy like that, right? It's like the name of some kind of chemical compound. +22 wins. I mean, it was the safe bet. All the others were bounded to like 5 attempts. 22 plus was bounded to like infinity attempts. So if you do the math, that said, it all does fall on my shoulders ultimately. So it's okay. We can do this. We can do this. And by that I mean I can do this. I just have to think that once I do catch the Crimson Fish, this is the only thing standing between me and the dopamine rush of getting another goal. I believe it's a compound of tin. It would make sense with the name Titan. There's zero practical reason to name something like that. I agree, but also... No, I think I just agree, actually. Like, having a word that has 150,000 letters, that's the same energy as, like, when you're playing you're playing that game as kids. It's like, who can name the highest number? And you go, like, I can name the highest number, 100, and then it's like, oh, 1,000, 1,000,000, 10 million, 10 billion, 10 billion and 1. Infinity. Infinity plus 1. Infinity times 2. Infinity times infinity. It feels like it's got that kind of same energy, you know what I mean? Where you just like keep adding more letters, just be like, I'm gonna make the longest word. No, I'm gonna make the longest word. At what point do you call it quits? Infinity cubed. Infinity factorial. And then infinity factorial is still infinity, is the crazy well, I guess actually infinity factorial is just like not... Hold on. I didn't want to do that. It's just as well. I don't want to get treasure on the one that I catch it on because that gives me extra experience. Yeah, infinity factorial is just like not a proper expression, right? Because infinity is not a number, so you can't even like actually do anything with it. Infinity is like a set of numbers. If that, it's like a size or something. I don't remember what the classical mathematical definition of infinity is. Obviously, I know like conceptually what it is at least, but let's not get into the philosophy of math stuff. It's too heavy of a topic for typing. Hey, what shape do you think the universe is? Nah. It's a little heavy for Stardew Valley fishing stream, for sure. Math is fun, I fully agree. I enjoy like a lot learning about math. It's extremely cool. But I understand that it's not everyone's jam. Okay, that was... I also need to increment there. Alright, after this next Crimson Fish attempt, if this is not the one where I catch it, I think I'm going to reset a poll. 0 divided by 0 is undefined. Anything divided by 0 is undefined. No, we don't divide by 0 in this household. We follow the rigorous rules of mathematics to the bitter end. 0 to the power of 0 feels like it should be null. 0 to the power of 0 is 1, I think, right? Or is 0 to the power of 0 like not properly defined? Is that one of those? I would want to say that is 1, just based on like anything to the power of 0 being 1. But it might be one of those things that's like, well, there's reasons you can't define it as 1, but I don't actually know. You believe the universe is shaped like a crimson fish? I'm a little scared now. What if I catch this crimson fish? Am I catching our own universe? Power of the universe in the palm of my hand? And then what if I eat it? How many more attempts till we get to hear Crimson Fish story written by ChatGPT? I don't know, but this seaweed's getting on my last nerve. It's been a while since we had a ChatGPT. I guess it's been like since Ollie, since we had that ChatGPT derived story, isn't it? We might be overdue. And this is, I mean, this is basically the exact same scenario. We had an octopus counter and everything. isn't the shape a tomato? I'm pretty sure the universe is if you want the non-meme answer, I'm pretty sure the universe is flat. From like a geometric sense, but I guess, I mean, well, we don't really know, I guess, ultimately. We can make pretty good estimates, but... Alright. Crimson Fish, will you please be mine? Do you... Wait. Do you, Crimson Fish, take me, Beatrix, to be your lawfully... Lawfully wedded doesn't make sense here. To be your lawfully befriended angler? Oh, maybe? Nope. That was the ultimate juke. Did you see that? Holy moly. He jumped like straight up to the middle and then immediately back to the bottom just to send me up as far as possible before he was just like, it's like, nope. All right. Time for a new poll. We are going to do... So congratulations to the 22 plus winners. You have won in spirit. Congratulations to 15% of chat. You were correct, and I was too optimistic in my estimations here. How many attempts for... that's not how you spell attempts. How many attempts for Crimson Fish? Not the Crimson Fish, just Crimson Fish. I gotta call him by his proper name here. Alright. We got 26. We're gonna do 26 to 35. We're gonna do brackets of 10 this time. 36 to 45. 46 to 55. Or 56 to 65. We're not going to do 56 plus this time. Now you got to put your money where your mouth is. You can't just be like, that's an infinite set. I'm going to bet on 56 plus. Nah, you got to bet on 56 to 65. And if it's 66 plus, then everybody loses. Especially me, because I'll still be fishing at 66 attempts, which would be so cringe. How many tries for Ollie? I believe Ollie was 56. I think Ollie was 56 attempts. If anything is going to have the power to usurp Ollie's presence, I mean, no one's ever going to steal Ollie away from us in our hearts, but the legendary fish are certainly going to put up quite the monumental effort here. I'm pretty sure Ollie was 56. It was like between like 50 and 60 somewhere. That's all I remember for Ollie. Being optimistic. I appreciate that, Murdala. Erica is guessing 47. Very specific number. I like it. I like you putting your money where your mouth is. We shall call it the Erica number. Can you remind us of how... Oh, no, I already read that. The latest Veritasium video describes the shape of the universe very well. That's why it was on my mind, actually, yeah. I watched the most recent Veritasium video. I always love his math videos. They're very cool. DJ Bruce going with 31. The most popular option in the poll right now is 36 to 45 attempts. 40% of chat. That's a pretty sizable amount of chat believes we're going to get it in that time frame. You guys know something that I don't? 38 would be nice for you. 18 would have been good for me, but I was like talking about falafel or something at 18. Not actually falafel, because I don't know what a falafel is. So I can't really talk about it. We got a battle on our hands here. We have an actual battle. We have an actual chance. Come on, buddy. Don't. Ooh, ooh. Okay, he's getting tired. He's getting tired. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no, please don't. Oh, no, no, you're getting tired. I saw you. You can't do this to me now. No, not after all I've been through. Don't take me on this roller coaster of emotions and then do me dirty like this. No, 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 you can't. You can't. You can't. We were so close. We had something special. Oh, the betrayal. It's okay. It's okay. Now that I know that the Crimson Fish is willing to concede some ground here, now that I've seen the finish line, as it were, that reignites the fire in my belly. It's time. It's okay. It's okay. With every great journey, there's going to be strife. It just makes the inevitable victory that much greater. Falafel is like if a meatball had a baby with hummus. That makes a strange amount of sense in my brain. How did the Crimson Fish get away? Excuse me, my bar was behind the Crimson Fish when it escaped. Concerned Ape, fix it, please. I think, you know what's weird is I think just by virtue of the fact that the words kind of sound the same, I confuse falafel and baklava. I don't know why. They've got that same sort of, like, second syllable. Falafel, baklava. But they're not even remotely the same thing. So, like, baklava is like a dessert. And falafel is like a meatball. Which I guess you could have a meatball for dessert. Nothing's stopping you. Does dessert have to be sweet? Like, by its dictionary definition, does a dessert have to be a sweet food? Or does it just have to be, like, an aperitif after the initial meal? No? I didn't think it would have to be sweet. It would be too limiting to desserts. Or, like, have, like, a sweet component at the very least. That's just kind of like the archetypal dessert. Falafel sounds like a kid's cartoon character. It might be a kid's cartoon character, honestly. How did we get back to food? It always comes back to food. It's because I'm hungry. I'm not actually hungry. I had shepherd's pie before the stream, which is very good. A lot of desserts aren't sweet, especially the ones with coffee in them. I think you're right. I think there are a lot of desserts that, on the whole, aren't super sweet, but most of those, even if they're not like their main profile isn't sweetness, they still have a sweet element to them a lot of the time. Coffee desserts? Yeah, like a coffee cake or something, I would assume. Baklava is a lot of work to make, I believe that. But it's so, so good. What's my opinion on fish? I'm not particularly fond of this fish. This seaweed-shaped fish right here. But I'm pretty much pro-fish. I've spent the past year plus of my life making a video about fish. In Stardew Valley specifically. Asterisk in Stardew Valley, but I don't think I could, like, survive that process if I didn't respect and enjoy fish to some degree, right? I think if I get to... What would be a good number here? Like, if I get to, like, 40 attempts... Maybe we'll do a little Crimson Fish ChatGPT AI-generated story on the side. Just for funsies. To keep the legacy up, you know? I don't know when we did it for Ollie, which is how Ollie got his name in the first place. But 40 seems like a good number if we get that far. At that point, I feel like the Crimson Fish has earned a legacy of some kind. You love tiramisu? Tiramisu is like coffee-centric, right? It's a coffee-centric dessert. I still like it, even though I don't really like the taste of coffee. But tiramisu definitely hits the spot sometimes. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like a tomato vibe. Like, I don't like coffee in and of itself, but coffee-flavored things, or things that contain coffee in some capacity, I can stomach a little bit better. Like, Coffee Crisp is a pretty good chocolate bar, if you ask me. It's not my favorite chocolate bar. And part of that does have to do with the coffee aftertaste it leaves in my mouth. But while I'm consuming it, I'm enjoying the process. Controversial opinions. I enjoy consuming chocolate bars. Man's crazy. Cut the mic. All right, hold on. That bar was behind that fish. That, you can't tell me. I felt cheated on that one. I'm just gonna say it. Maybe you could make the argument that it was like off by a few pixels, like the hitbox wasn't quite right. Okay, I gotta watch that treasure chest. That's scary. Don't go beneath the treasure chest, please. All right. If you want to play hardball, we'll play hardball. I'm not afraid. I'll get the treasure if you make me. Just please don't make me. Look. Just focus. Just don't go breaking my heart again. I can't go through this turmoil twice. Not in such quick succession, please. Please, just. Okay, fine. I'll get the treasure. I'll get the stupid treasure. Just get on. Stay on the hook, please. What is that? Oh my gosh. Oh. All right. It's personal now. This Crimson Fish knows what he's doing. He's messing with me. He is messing with me to the nth degree, and I do not appreciate it. Treasure chest might be worth it. What kind of multiply... Sorry. What kind of XP multiplier do you get for a treasure chest? I don't remember off the top of my head. Because it is a multiplier, I think. It's 2.2 times. That might be too much. Because that's like catching 2 and a bit Crimson Fish, if that's the case. And that's not even factoring in whatever quality we're going to get. Let the Emily dance flow through you. Please? Please? Dude, what is he? He's getting so close every single time. No, don't do... Okay, please. Emily dance may be over, but that doesn't mean that our time together has to be. Won't you have this dance with me? Crimson Fish, please, my beloved. I will never forget you, my first legendary fish. If you just come home with me, I've got a great little spot for you. Please, come home. Come home. Come home. Please. Thank you. All right, 200 experience. That's a lot. That's a gold star Crimson Fish. Oh. But we got it in just 34 attempts. Oh my gosh. Such a legendary performance that it brought Wickedy out of the woodwork. Welcome on in, Wickedy. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, hello. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Confirmed, crimson fish easier to catch than octopus. It's easier to catch a crimson fish than an octopus. I never thought I'd say it. Although, honestly, I kind of believed it in my heart to be true the entire time, so. That's a lot of experience. Holy moly. 200 experience. Part of me is like, maybe I should go and use, like, the training rod instead so I can get just a normal quality crimson fish, but I think I'm just going to take it. I think we're just going to have to lock that one in. Put it in chat. I know I already saw people put it in chat, but I was here. Where were you when we caught the crimson fish on only our 34th attempt? Sorry to the 34% of chat. That's funny. That didn't believe we would do it. But congratulations to the 30% who did believe here. Been catching the last few VODs on your days off, but this was worth the unlurk. Appreciate it, Wickedy. Thank you. Oh, I didn't. That felt like it was going to take a lot longer. Enjoy your lurkdom, by the way. Oh my goodness. Those are the hype kind of moments that bring the lurkers out, that's for sure. It's funny. Anytime that happens, I like look over in chat and all of a sudden there's all these names of people that I didn't even realize were here. They all just come like bubbling to the surface. It's like, wait, the lurkers, the lurkers. Also, speaking of lurkers, well, not really, but Museum Grack reads, thank you for the 99-cent super diamond, looking like a diamond in the rough. And Anakin Oliver with the $10 super chat, thank you. Legend next. Thankfully, we cannot possibly roll the legend as our next goal. We could roll the glacier fish, which I'm just, you know what? Forget I said that. Just forget I said that. I'm not going to put that out there in the universe, but even though I just did. Oop, did I do that? All right. Let's, yeah, that was... It honestly kind of caught me off guard, though. Like, obviously we had a pretty good few attempts there where we had chances at the crimson fish, but the fact that it happened so soon, so suddenly, that's the way these fishing goals go a lot of the time, though, is you just catch one, you just, like, get on one good attempt, and all of a sudden it's there, and you got it. The real legend was the lurkers who watched along the way. So true. Oh my goodness, Jessica Aaron, thank you for the $1.99 super chat, by the way. Your very first super on the live stream, too. Thank you. I'm honored to receive your very first super. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate the support. All right. Do we have room somewhere to put the crimson fish yet, or do we have to make room? I think that tank is full. I think all of our tanks are full, except one. We do have one tank. That's Ollie's tank. Does the crimson fish deserve it? I don't think so. I don't think the crimson fish had quite enough of a legacy to deserve Ollie's tank. Ollie is like the crimson fish put up a good fight, don't get me wrong. He definitely deserves a pedestal of some kind, but he's not Ollie. Ollie is a beloved character in the franchise known as Randomized Perfection. The Crimson Fish, we'll forget this even happened in a few streams. That said, I will give you a modern fish tank all to yourself, because it feels appropriate. Where to put you, though? You know what, as our first legendary fish, I feel like you deserve some place of honor somewhere around here. Somewhere that I can appreciate you. I think I'm gonna move this bench, to be real with you. I'm gonna move this bench and drop a little crimson fish here. Boom, there you go. And the bench can go hang out over here in the gamer room. That's where all the non-gamers sit. Did I lie to the crimson fish? I said I have a perfect spot. I did have a perfect spot. I just hadn't made it yet. All right. Well, we still could get another goal in today if it's like a shipping goal or something. So we should probably just go roll the next one before we get too big for our britches here. I'm gonna go ahead and unpin Nightbot. Thank you for your service. Hide that for right now. And let's go get a new goal, shall we? I am down. Just barely an hour into the stream, and we've still got plenty of time to go. Plenty of goals that we could yet tame. I'm also going to rearrange my windows the way I like them here, because I had them in a certain way so I could see the crimson fish counter, but do not need that anymore. Alright. And give a chat up here, and a boop, and a boop, and a boop, and a boop. Perfect. Already been an hour. An hour and 10 minutes even. An hour and 11 minutes and 8 seconds according to my eyes. Alright, I've got my notepad ready to go. Catch the crimson fish, you put up a good fight. What do you think took longer? Sleeping to the point where we could catch the crimson fish, or actually catching the crimson fish? I think the sleeping process might have taken a little bit longer, but I'm not positive off the top of my head. Either way, it's done now. Hindsight's 20/20. Sleeping, probably. 14.7%, closing in quickly on that 15%. Can we get there this stream? Honestly, it depends on what these next 2 goals are, if we can even get past this very next goal, which is... upgrade the hoe! Wait, that's so good! Yes! I'll never have to hoe a single spot, like one spot at a time for my new farming fields. Ooh, I love that. That's a good tool to get upgraded. I don't remember the last time I had a hoe upgrade, to be honest with you. That's kind of big. Yo, hoe upgrade incoming. We'll take it. We were overdue. All right. Can we... I don't know what time it is in the day. I wasn't paying attention to that. Let me pop over. It's 12:50 p.m. in-game right now. Do we have the copper bars? I don't think we do. We have the copper ore, but we don't have the copper bars, I'm pretty sure. Let's go grab... yeah, we've got all the stuff to smelt it. So if we smelt 5 copper bars, each one takes half an hour. So that's like 2.5 hours. So we probably wouldn't be able to get to Clint in time, would we? We can give it a shot. Stand outside of Clint's. I guess we could take the furnace and I mean, either way, we're going to have to make the pilgrimage to Clint's. Whether it's now with the furnace or later after we have all the bars, it doesn't... I think it's going to be the same amount of time, right? Stand in Clint's house. Oh, we could just... okay, because, yeah, you're right. Because doesn't Clint, like, not move away from his counter? That's a good call. Okay. Yeah, because even when he closes up shop, he still stays at his counter for a little while longer after that. That's a good call, yo. Chat, you're so smart. You're so smart. This is why I keep you around. And also because you're such nice and cool and fun and beautiful people. Alright. Let's head into town here. Laney, welcome on in. Good to see you. Alright. Don't mind me, Clint. I'm just gonna set up my own blacksmith business right here. Hope you don't mind. It didn't seem like you were using this space, so I felt like I could probably just use it to smelt my own bars. If you're not too attached to it. He seems okay with it. He's not even, like, regarding me at all, so... I'm doing quite well, thank you. You know this because you do it a lot with chests and geode cracking? Constantly making Clint work the overtime hours. I almost called him Quint. Poor little Quint. I'm never going to say that again. He doesn't care. He's waiting for your money. I mean, I guess that's the upshot. He's still going to charge me no matter what, so... fair play. We might have still made it even if we hadn't done this, but I think it's mean, it would have been close, but... Alright, upgrade my tools. At least I didn't have to worry about anything there. Copper hoe. Good thing I remembered to bring the hoe. I mean, I always have the hoe on me, so it wasn't a case of really remembering anything, I suppose. Thank you, sir. See you in a few days. Perfect. I feel naked without my hoe, though. Herbescapades, thank you for the $5 super chat, by the way. Your VODs kept me awake driving at night this weekend, so thank you. Happy to help in whatever way I can. PSA, it's important to stay awake while driving. I don't know if that's a controversial take, but it's one I'm going to stand by. So I'm happy to provide this public service to you. You park a couple geode crushers by the table and then they just live there. Yeah, I mean, Clint's one of those people. He doesn't change up the decorations around his place all that much, I don't think, so he doesn't seem to mind. Alright. Let's go fill up the silo real quick. How's our hay situation looking? We could definitely do with buying some more hay in the near future. Also, what is our crop field looking like? Right, we're growing all these blueberries. The year of the superfoods. How could I have ever forgotten? And Robescapades, thank you as well for the 18 months of support at the Electron level. Holy moly, that's a lot of support. Thank you. You have no sound right now, so hi. Hi, VOD Rebecca. Well, you'll hear this in the future then, I suppose. Ooh, free amethyst. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, Demetrius. I befriended Demetrius, and all I got was this lousy amethyst. But, I mean, it did just double my amethyst count, so I can't be that upset about it, right? Alright, I think we are off to bed. Lock it in. That was a spooky amount of fishing experience, for sure, from the Crimson Fish. But my randomizer should account for it just fine. If I remember how I set it up correctly. So it shouldn't give us any more fishing goals that would take us over the level of experience that we are allowed to have, which is, what are we up to right now anyway? 264 out of 390. There's still a decent amount of leeway there. It could still give us a few fishing goals prior to making us level up fishing again. So we'll see how that goes. Ooh, look at this nice colorful collection of fishing rods. I've almost got a full set. It's gonna be a while before we actually do get a full set, though, I think. Alright, I do want my pickaxe back. Put it in its spot of glory right there. Amethyst will be good for Emily later. Emily or Abigail, right? So, either or. We take those. How much do we need to get 20%? I doubt we're going to... Even if we got, like, all super easy goals... Yo, Demetrius is just showering me with gifts. Wait, rainbow shell's actually kind of pog, isn't it? That's good for, like, dyeing things. I'll take a rainbow shell. There's really no other way for us to get them right now other than foraging, so Demetrius MVP when it comes to dyeing. Maybe we should, like, anytime we get mail from Demetrius, we should, like, reset for the rainbow shell. What else can he send? He can send nautilus shells and rainbow shells and amethyst, so am I. He can also send bream or something, right? Ship rainbow shell. Could be useful for that, too. Alright, lock it in. And today should be Copper Hoe Day, yo! We get some copper axes in chat because they kind of look like hoes. I don't have a copper hoe emoji, but in principle it's based... I mean, they both live in my inventory, rent-free, so why not, right? We got the copper axe of wellness, and also the copper hoe of verisimilitude. I don't know. I just felt like saying that word. Sue me. Alright. What do we got here? Demetrius! Demetrius loves me! Why is he such a fanboy? Do you think he watches the stream? Like, OMG, thank you for this nautilus shell. Shout out to my boy Demetrius. He's really on that redemption arc right now. It's because I agreed with him about the tomatoes. I'm not saying it was the right choice, but I am now 1 amethyst rainbow shell and nautilus shell richer than I previously was, so who's laughing? Look at all our chickens. I'm just killing time, basically waiting for our copper hoe to be ready. We got some Joja crates. Little triple shot espresso. Ooh. I'll mind some mega bombs every now and again, too. They'll come in useful for chopping down trees at some point, I'm sure. I'm gonna go ahead and axe this, I think. Get that out of here. Don't want the mahogany woods spreading too far here. I'm glad I had the foresight to put some grass around them, because grass doesn't really spread in these areas, but having it to prevent the seeds from falling in there is pretty nice. Oh my gosh, look at these supply crates over here. Animals have been hoarding the supply crates. I have 14 mega bombs out of this. That's wild. Joja crate by the Joja chickens. Stream sponsored by Joja. Make sure you try the new Joja Blue, available in stores now at your nearest 7-Eleven. Don't fact check that. What do you mean, ew, Laney? It's Joja Blue. It's statistically the bluest drink on the market. That's the only thing I'm gonna say about it. The only thing I'm legally allowed to say about it. Stomach bag vibes. All right. Clint, please provide me with the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. This copper hoe. Look at that. Ooh. It's lumpier than I remember. But now I can do this. Check this out. You ever seen someone do this in Stardew Valley? 3 spots in one, even though one of them was only technically hoeable. Look at this. Holy moly. Boom. That's crazy, dude. That's wild. We almost... Wait, do we have a full suite of copper tools now? Have we officially... Was that the last upgrade we needed? Because we have a copper watering can at home. We even have the copper trash can. Did we actually get one upgrade of every tool before getting... Like, before getting a second upgrade? That's kind of crazy. I don't know what the odds are on that. Yeah, that's full copper status. Look at that. Including the trash can. I love that. That makes my brain very happy. To have a full set. Now we can start upgrading towards the steel tools. And then we can just keep on working up from there. Just do it one at a time. Of course, now that I've mentioned it, it's going to be like my next 3 goals are all going to be like upgrade the pickaxe. All right, time to smelt iron then. I guess that's true. I should buy some iron to smelt. But before we do that, I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm thinking about side quests and stuff. Let's go roll a new main quest. And then we'll see how we feel about smelting iron. I mean, I'm probably going to feel about the same, but we'll see if it's going to be as high of a priority here. All right. New goal time. New goal, new me. I was so excited about this goal, I actually forgot to write it down on my little notepad over here. All right. Copper hoe. Boom. Done. Lock it in. Lock it, sock it, put it in your pocket. 14.9%. 15%. Basically inevitable at this point, I think. What are we hoping for? Backpack would be nice. I know we're always hoping for level up goals. How long do you think we can go without hitting a shipping goal is the real question, honestly. It might only be 2 goals in a row. Well, actually, what was our... Yeah, it would be 2, because the one before Crimson Fish was radish. Theater, algae. Algae or seaweed would be pretty big. Either way, the world is our oyster, and with my sword I shall cleave it open. I forget how the saying goes. I'm just gonna click the button though. Gain a fishing level. Sure. I mean, it is a level. That sure is a level. And honestly, I'm not upset about this. The more fishing levels we gain, the easier it's gonna inevitably be when we actually have to catch the glacier fish or something. I'm fine with this. That won't take long. What do we do for fishing levels here, do you think? Head start from the Crimson Fish? Do we have a Demetrius quest? We could go looking for a Demetrius quest. I don't know. That might be too much experience. And it would also depend on, like, what he wants from us. Maybe that's why he's sending me all these gifts in the mail. He's trying to butter me up to get me to do one of his goals. Grab my roe, upgrade my sturgeon pond. I could upgrade the fish ponds. Yeah, it might be fish pond time. Let's real quick. What fishing level? I am currently level 2. Currently level 2 fishing. Also, I haven't put one of these in the top left in a minute, so let's go ahead and take the opportunity here. Skills, fishing, boop, bop. Stingray Cinder Shards time. Let's go have a look at, well, okay. First, let's go, I think we go look at our... I doubt we're going to even be able to do this, or that it would even be the best use case for our fishing experience, but it does strike me as a potential option. So let's at least humor the possibility that we could do a Demetrius fishing quest to get the fish computer recipe. The farm computer recipe, even. It's not even available. Alright, fair enough. Wait, Queen of Sauce was recently spotted dining on fresh radish. Now everyone in the world wants one. Anyone who ships 100 radishes by the end of the season, I can do that! I can do this one! Wait! Yo! Wait, we can ship radishes. But I have to, like... I would either have to set up a new field full of radishes, or I'd have to yeet my blueberries. I'm gonna accept it, because, I mean, Cave Patrol is, like, a non-starter anyway. This is rad. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go buy 100 radish seeds. Radishes on the island. The only problem there is that, well, what's my leeway with farming experience, I guess? Wait, have I... Because we could try that, and then... How much... Oh, God, there's so many questions. Let me back it up, though. I'm thinking we can still get some gold walnuts from farming on the island, so that's a thing we can do, if we wanted to. But also, how much experience is it per radish? The radish puns are so great. This is the only radish. How much XP do we have? It's a great question. Radishes grow in 4 days. That's true. Is that true? Radishes take 6 days to mature, according to this. It's still very short. Yeah, let me wiki this radish real quick. Radish. That's a radish, dude. 15 farming experience. That's kind of a lot. That's way too much for me to farm them on my own, obviously. 1,500 farming experience. That's... I definitely don't have that kind of leeway. So I would probably... Six days is only like 25 bushes, right? I guess, yeah, if we don't have to, like, get rid of 100 blueberry plants. I see what you're saying. So we have, because we have what? We have how many days to do this? We have 25 days to pull this off. So 25 divided by 6. Obviously, so that would be 4 harvests. That's assuming the Junimos don't get rained out on a harvest. That's a big assumption. That's a big... So maybe we gun for 3 harvests. So like 30, like 33, 33, 34 kind of thing. Or 50? 25 per or 35? Yeah, I think we should go the safer route and do probably like 33. Yeah. I'm willing to do that. 33, 33, 34. We can leave like one extra blueberry plant alive for a little bit and then eventually eat it. All right. I think I'm comfortable. I'm setting my plan into motion here. I'm going to do it along this bottom path just because it feels right. All right, so this is 1. Sorry, blueberry fans. Get some 07s for the blueberry plants. They didn't have any time to even feel the light of the sun, basically. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. I appreciate your contributions in spirit, but there's bigger things going on here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 33. So we can do counting with Argon, everyone's favorite stream hobby. We can do 33 twice, 33 to 66, and then we do 34 after that. I'll be short 1 radish. If I do 33, if I do 34 on the last one though, we'll be all right, won't we? And then hopefully it'll give like the blueberry. This blueberry plant should get time to at least be harvested like once. We're min-maxing for like basically no reason. We don't even need these blueberries, but in principle, I would feel bad if I didn't at least, you know, try. Yeah, I'll kill one of them later. Exactly. All right. I will go ahead and put this away in. Don't want to take up room for valuable Junimo products. I could never. Also, do the Junimo huts. They do have harvesting on right now. Okay. All right. Well, that's taken care of at least. That was an unexpected diversion. But now we should be pretty well set. As long as I have to remember to actually come and harvest them. Or come and, like, collect them, basically. And then replant them. So they'll be ready in 6 days. So on the 10th, we gotta come back down here. Assuming it's not raining. Either way. That's neither here nor there. What is here and there is fishing experience. Still feels wrong to get seeds. Don't I know it. Alright. We could get... Well, you don't have any roe at all. What do you want? You want 1 diamond. That's very easy. Should I try to expand the sturgeon fish pond? It doesn't give me anything other than roe in the future. There's not really a reason to do this, is there? Other than if we want to get more caviar, which, I mean, we can ship caviar, so that's always a distinct possibility. Pivot to caviar farming. You don't have roe either right now. What do you want? You require 7 cinder shards. Oof. About that. So here's the thing. Okay. We can get cinder shards. We certainly can. That would be a Herculean task, though. Because we can only really get them. Well, what's our mining experience looking like these days? 101? How much does a cinder shard node give? Let me see here. Let me see. Can I search, like, ore nodes on the wiki? Let me just search, like, let me just search mining. I think this is the way to go. Mining nodes. Cinder shard node gives... I know you have the experience values on here somewhere. Cinder shard node gives 12 experience. That's not terrible. 12 experience. And how many cinder shards does it give is the question. Like, per node. Because we could definitely do that. For shame, Wiki. That could be fun. 3 to 4, so worst case scenario, we'd probably need to break 3 cinder shard nodes, which would be like 36 experience. And we have a lot more leeway than that with our mining. We have like 180, 179 points of leeway. So instead of trying to get them from volcano chests, which was like previously would have been our plan, we could just go and mine some and sacrifice the experience, because I don't think that would be that big of a sacrifice overall. We could also like pivot to other fish ponds. Also, we could expand Craig's population if we really wanted to. See what these eels are all about. Mining XP sacrifice. What other fish do we have? Crimson fish obviously can't make a fish pond out of. What about the blue discus? Blue discus gives like banana trees and stuff, right? We got a rainbow trout. We could try our luck at a prismatic shard fish pond. Are there any other interesting fish? Super cucumber is interesting. Dorado, void salmon. We got options here. We do have some options. Yeah, I don't know what the blue discus want for their quest. I think to check, I would have to collect this row, which might be worth it, but I wouldn't want to do it. I would probably want to do it tomorrow, so that maybe I could like check it and complete it on the same day. You like the rainbow trout idea? I feel like rainbow trout is probably a good call. We could trade off our sturgeon for a rainbow trout. I think that's a smart idea. Would we want to trade off any of the other fish ponds? Or nah? You like the volcano run idea too? We haven't done a volcano run in quite some time, so I would be definitely down. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do both of those things. Let me go ahead and I'm just going to grab the training rod to clear out the sturgeons for the one sturgeon from that one pond. And we'll trade it for this rainbow trout over here. If only for the very slim chance we could eventually one day find ourselves in possession of a prismatic shard. I think they can also give like rainbow shells and stuff, right? Should probably look at the wiki together to decide. I'm willing to take suggestions here, but I don't want to go over to the wiki and just like and peruse it too much here. Well, maybe I should. I don't know. Like I feel like we have a pretty good hold on like what good fish we have. Like I think this is a no-brainer first of all, because the sturgeon's not really doing much for us. We're not going to really worry too much about caviar in the future. So I think this is totally fine. The pond is empty, ... Sounds like the start of a horror movie. Alright. Rainbow trout goes in. Void salmon has a cool watercolor. So does the super cucumber that we have. Super cucumber also has the potential to give us iridium ore if that's something we care about. But with the amount of staircases we have, I don't think it really is. I feel like if we ever need iridium in the future, we just go Skull Caverns, right? I feel like the super cucumber would be such a minor factor in that. Let's see. Are there any, like, underdogs here that could make for a good fish pond? Tilapia. Carp. Quick carp fish pond. Shad. Midnight carp. Probably not. Dorado. Void salmon. I'm kind of curious. What does a void salmon actually give as far as produce goes? It can give void essence and void eggs, neither of which is that interesting to me. Because we can just buy them from Krobus. Look at me. I said I wasn't gonna go spend time on the wiki, and here I am, spending time on the wiki. Scorpion carp, I see you as well. Scorpion carp can give us cactus seeds. Not super interesting, but we do love ourselves a good cactus around here. We need coral. I mean, we can definitely... Yeah, we probably should set up a coral fish pond, shouldn't we? That's a good shout-out, Miss Palindrome. We do need coral. You might not have been the only one to shout it out, but... Because how much coral... I mean, it's not like... I mean, coral... Doesn't coral have... It doesn't have, like, any quests. Like, can't you just put 10 in a thing no matter what? We should probably take this chance to set up a coral fish pond either way. So I think we probably sack the blue discus fish pond. For as long as it's been around, we haven't really had any plans for it. It's merely there because the blue discus was the first fish we ever caught. It has a legacy in and of itself, but I think it might finally be time. I mean, that's the... Dude... I mean, I say that, but I feel sentimental about it a little bit. Do we get rid of the blue discus fish pond or the eel fish pond? Do we take out the first fish we ever got, or do we take out Craig, who we have also emotional attachment to? Or I guess we could build a new fish pond too. That's always a distinct possibility. I just don't know where I would put it necessarily. Craig is fun in aquariums. That's true. Stingray gives Dragon Tooth and Cinder Shards. Super Cucumber gives Iridium Ore. Rainbow Trout gives Rainbow Shell and Prismatic Shard. So yeah, the Rainbow Trout was definitely a good call. Craig back to the aquarium. Give the blue discus an honorary farmhand cabin with an aquarium. Never move on, build a new one. Change is frightening but necessary at times. You know what? I think that's a good way to look at it. Blue discus, I hope you've enjoyed your beachside home, because it's finally time to say goodbye. Thank you for serving as a good luck charm all these years for our little Junimo friends. I'm gonna find a new good home for you, don't you worry. We're gonna have a nice tropical aquarium for you. Alright. Grab the discus row, which gives us some experience. This pond is empty. Yo, that's kind of sad. 07s for the blue discuses, please. The blue disc guy. They deserve a proper I was gonna say a proper burial. That's not what I mean. They're not dead. They're literally just in my inventory. All right, empty pond, and replace it with something just as beautiful. 5 pieces of coral. It looks. I don't think I've ever had a coral fish pond. That looks so silly. All right, beautiful. Lock it in. A fond farewell. Where shall they go now? Where shall you go? You know what? I'm more attached to the blue discus than I am to the sturgeon, so they get this aquarium now. And the sturgeon, you're getting relegated to the chest for now. I apologize. We'll always have like a sturgeon. And we actually haven't even had the quest to catch a sturgeon yet, so we still have that to wait upon. But it's all right. There's only so much room. There's only so much room for aquariums and things around my house here. Volcano time. I do think I want to do this volcano thing. So let's prepare for that. Let's prepare our inventory so that tomorrow we're good to head off to the volcano and make a quick run for cinder shard. Ooh, pardon me, for cinder shards. What do we need? I would like good defensive boots. Dragon scale boots, please. I will take those. Do we want to accessorize around these boots? Do we want a good spelunking outfit? I don't even know what that would necessarily look like. What are some good shirts that go well with the dragon scale boots here? We got like, we're looking for like purples and pinks and stuff. Longer pants for safety. That's valid. We have one set of farmer's pants here. We can definitely make more though. Let me see. I've got strawberries. I've got cloth. And I've got a rainbow shell. Pink and purple overalls. That might be a good look, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go quickly just make this. I think this makes, yeah, this makes the farmer pants. And then we'll put them on. I mean, I'm gonna dye them, but I'll just have them on so they're ready to be dyed. Right now I'm just wearing some like red yoga pants. It's freaking me out. Ship a rainbow shell? Don't worry about it. Demetrius has my back. We can always like do a little bit of mail resetting if we need to. Do something like this. We could do like the pink overalls. The pink overalls into the purple dragon scale boots. We also need a good hat to go along with this. We could just grab one of each color. Emily is closed right now, and I want to do this immediately. I'm just that impatient. All right. What kind of hat are we looking for? Cowgal hat? Sure. I'll mess with it. All right. And then we want to do this and this. Which should, yeah. All right, perfect. All right, and then I want to try and match this pink to make like nice pink overalls. How do I make it as the right shade of pink here? Do I need to change this at all? Need to find the correct. Does anyone know the values I should be shooting for here? I have no idea. It's pretty close. It's still slightly off. I think we need to do a little bit more in like the red. No, it's too red. What if I go like over here? Okay, maybe there's something there. Hold on a minute. Hold on. He's cooking. He's cooking. Wait, is that it? I think that's pretty good. How does this look? There's pink after the purple. Should I change the top bar more? Too saturated, you think? So we go a little less saturation, which is this one, right? Feels vintage. Weird. Middle slider. Middle slider less. See, that looks like too pale to me. Do I think about this fashion this much IRL? Not even close. Should I go top slider over a little more? That's too brown. A smidge less than before. Is it this? I feel like I'm going colorblind. I'm going color crazy here. Should the bottom one be... Alright. Should the bottom one be, like, maxed out? Do we feel like the bottom one should be, like, max like this? Let's do this systematically here. Because I feel like the bottom one needs to be, like, pretty high. Max out the top. Left top slider to like 80. Left top slider. So just move the top slider left to like 80. Okay, 80. That's distinctly purple, I think. But if we make it like unsaturated enough. Looks like she's not wearing pants like this. I want to try and make it look like pink overalls here. I want it to look like one uniform piece. Yeah, see, this is very purple. But we were already in pink, right? Like, this is pink to me. Like 80, 85, roughly. We're spending way too long on this, but I'm here for it. Turn the middle side top-wise. More saturation. Like that? That looks too saturated to me. Max top and bottom, maybe? 85 is closer. You want to go, like... I feel like 85... I feel like what, like, top slider... Top... That's too red. I feel like around, like, 90... 88, something like that. I don't know if changing this... I feel like that's not going to help us at all. 34, 35. I feel like we're honing in on it. I feel like we're almost there. I feel like 88's pretty good for the top slider. And somewhere between 30... Wait, maybe like 45? Saturation to 45. How does it look? How we looking, fam? How do we like this? Are we dying in our house? We got one rainbow shell courtesy of Demetrius. 45, 42. I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is a good range here. Easier to see from the back. Wish we zoomed in. I mean, I have the zoom buttons right here. I'm gonna lock it in. Locking it at 42. I'm taking it. Alright. Because I've spent too much time on that already. So I've got my dragon scale boots. I've got my beautiful pink overalls and outfit here. We livin'. I'm gonna take my homie sword. I'm going to put away the things I don't need for the volcano, which is going to be the hay. Don't need the copper axe. Don't need the hoe. Don't need the scythe. Don't need the ancient fruit. I'll take the copper watering can and maybe some better food than the mushrooms here. Use salads. Have the mushrooms as a backup. All right. Do I need anything else for the volcano? It's been so long since I've gone volcanoing. What's the fishing level plan? Right now, I want to see how much experience I'm going to get from completing this Stingray Fish Pond quest to give them 7 cinder shards. And then we'll see where that leaves us. I don't know how much experience that's going to net me, but it might be enough on its own to just level up. Any rings? We have magnet ring and glow ring. What kind of rings do we actually have in reserve? Our ring game has been severely lacking because we haven't had to worry about that recently. Lucky ring doesn't matter for the volcano, really. Protection ring. Immunity band. Immunity band might be nice because the dragon scale boots don't have any immunity. So I think we probably maybe go like immunity band. Immunity band over magnet ring, maybe? Glow ring kind of useless for volcano. Fair enough. You know what? You make a valid point. And protection over magnet ring. Just in case. I feel like we're not going to be there that long anyway, but might as well go in prepared. That said, I mean, I like I say, like, you know, we're not going to be there that long. I'm just going to go in, get my cinder shards, and get out. But you guys know me. You guys know that the moment I get there, I'm going to be like, oh, we got it. But now that I'm here, I got to see it through to the end. What if we get some really cool loot out of the chests? You know what I mean? And it's just going to snowball from there. So, do that know itself be true. Pumpkin soup, coffee. Coffee might be a good call. I don't think the pumpkin soup matters that much. It is a defense buff. But we have the homie sword with +4 defense, plus the dragon scale boots with +7. So I think we're pretty good for defense. I do think some triple shot, though, is probably in order. Alright, I'm locking it in. I'm a runner, not a fighter right now. Exactly. We're not worrying about ruby rings or anything like that. Protection ring and immunity band for me. This is all about survival today. Can never cave dive without pumpkin soup. It's a great little snack for the mines, that's for darn sure. Hard to beat luck and like defense buff. Does it have anything else for it? Luck and defense? Those sound like that sounds like pumpkin soup to me. Alright. It's a stormy day here on the island. So that's okay, because we're about to seek shelter in the safest place I know. An active volcano. In search of some mighty cinder shards. So we need 7 cinder shards total. We have a decent amount of leeway as far as mining experience goes. We shouldn't need to worry about that at all. I'll break like 3, 4 cinder shard nodes, however many it takes, really. So I'm not stressing it. And I get to put my nice copper watering can through its paces here. Alright, let's make sure it's nice and full for the adventure ahead. Bro, I'm getting flashbacks to our banana sapling grind. I remember spending so many days in this freaking volcano to like no end. We barely even got any banana saplings out of the volcano, if I remember right. It was all just... Oh, wasn't I took screenshots in here previously, and would like... Hold on. I would take screenshots and then try to find like a map, a path through, right? Yo, it's taking me back. I don't know if I need to do that. Right now, I'm also on the lookout for cinder shard nodes, more than anything else. Also, hold the sword so you actually get the defense bonus. Okay. Cinder shard nodes. We're scouring. I see the exit over there. Can I actually reach that? I can. Okay. This is not fitting music for the volcano. I will say that much. Alright, I see the exit right over there. So I should probably make at least a path to it. Alright, I'm gonna try and lure these guys down there. Then they're gonna shoot their little fireballs. Get me across here. Alright. Play it carefully. There's no reason to play too fast and loose here. See, that's exactly the thing you don't want to do, really. Alright, perfect. I made it across at least. That's what mainly counts here. You can also sometimes get cinder shards from the metal crates. Is that true? I knew you could get them from volcano chests, but I didn't know that you could get them from the crates. That's good intel right there. I'm gonna go. Well, I guess I can't really look up there for anything. I could mine some rocks. Like I said, we've got leeway as far as mining experience goes. So if I need to, I can. But I'm gonna try to avoid it where possible. All right, I see a cinder shard node right over there. That's my first one. Now we just gotta mine it up. And hopefully, I want to get over here, I think, so that it doesn't... Okay, we got 2 out of that. That's not great. Not a very good haul as far as cinder shards go, but that's fine. We've still got plenty more to work with. There's plenty more where that came from. Okay, where? Oh, where? Can I find some more cinder shard nodes, please? I swear when I'm not looking for them, they're like all over the place. Magma cap, don't need to worry about that. This is a big floor. It's like a big open floor plan. Okay, get me past that guy and just get me out of here for right now. Okay, I'm gonna consume yet another salad. A little spooked. I'm very out of my element right now. I should be used to the volcano, but admittedly I'm not. I'm out of practice. Okay, we're gonna hit this one up just to see. Omni Geode I'm not mad about. Cinder shard node. It might be worth doing a screenshot, honestly. just to, like, hunt down and, like, laser focus in on those Cinder Shard nodes instead of lollygagging about here, trying to find them. Oh. Oh, Cinder Shard nodes spotted. Double Cinder Shard nodes acquired. Target lock. Pickaxe in hand. Start your mining. But don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. They'll still be there. Even when these guys aren't. That's 1 Cinder Shard out of that. That hurts, dude. We need 7. I would ideally like to get more than 1 out of this next node here. This is a lot of mining experience you're eating up. Okay, that was 2. We need 1 more that has 2, and that'll have been, what, 4 nodes? If we get 2 Cinder Shards at least on our next node, then we're looking pretty good. I'm willing to take 48 experience on the chin. Also, maybe? Nope. Alright. That's not what you wanted to see. Alright, I will take this magma cap, though. Free of charge. Perfect. What's this song? It's so nice. This one here. We've been getting all these, like, nice, calm, soothing songs during the volcano. I love it. This is The Trapezist by Quintus Moreira from the YouTube audio library. What do you got for me, Volcano homie? Little super meal? Honestly, super meal might not be a bad idea. I totally forgot to drink my triple shots. I'm gonna sell you this amethyst and buy myself a super meal. And then we'll drink the triple shot as well. I didn't even realize. All right, now we're gonna be zooming. We love that. We love zoomies around here. Okay, magma sparklers are officially on deck, which is very scary. Should I take the hit to my mining experience there, or should I find an alternative path here? Alternative path might be plausible, but I don't know if it's worth it because that magma sparkler is going to be harassing me the entire way. I think we're just going to take the mining experience. How much are these volcano rocks is the real question. Only 1. It's 3 experience, that's fine. That is A-okay with me. Alright, Cinder Shard node, Cinder Shard node. My kingdom for a Cinder Shard node. Dude, I'm supposed to be leveling up fishing. How the heck did I get in the volcano? What am I doing with my life? You ever have those moments where you realize, wait, I'm supposed to be leveling up fishing right now. What the heck am I doing here? I mean, it makes sense. I know why we're here, and this will ultimately lead to a fishing level up. But, like, man, this is about the craziest way I've ever seen to get a fishing level up in this game. Give me, that's a gold walnut and 2 cinder shards. I'm so happy. All right, thank you. I thought it was only 1 cinder shard for a second, but all right, perfect. Eat these cave carrots as a nice reward for yourself. And let's finish this run out in style, shall we? Now the only thing I'm concerned about is actually getting to the exit. That's everything else is secondary. If I find some chests or something, that would be very nice as well, but it is not the primary focus. Just run. Just gun it, basically. All right, that's a good little bridge crossing spot right there, actually. That is good. All right, I'm going to salad up. We don't want to lose our cinder shards, that's for sure. He's finally becoming self-aware. What are you trying to say, Pickle Doof? Archon is buzzing. I did just down a whole triple shot espresso in a super meal. Uh-oh. Okay, looking for button. Looking for the correct button here. That was a lot of damage. Okay. We're down in Mushroom Town now. I don't love this. I should have brought more food, admittedly. Where is the dude? Did I not hit all the buttons? Maybe it's this one. Maybe I don't think I hit that one. Okay, perfect. Is there a... I mean, there is a chest. There's always a chest on floor 9. Is it worth going for is the question. Yes. Yes, it's always worth going for, of course. Okay. Get me the heck out of here. This is so scary. Okay. The magma cap is right there. That's a good fail safe if we need it. Okay, we need to get to this button probably. That's always seems to be the one that unlocks the door. The treasure. Okay, consume food. It's fine. We're doing all right here. We're doing a-okay. Intensive Porpoise got a good idea. You should do a sideline in Stardew guides, maybe in shorts. How to level up fishing. Step 1, go to the volcano. I actually had a similar idea to that. I do want to start doing some shorts at some point here. I'm probably gonna wait until I'm done with the Master Angler Challenge to really put any focus onto it. But I like where your head's at. This is stressing you out so much. I'm sorry, Jenna. I'm sorry. We've been away from the mines or any form of like combat or intensity in Stardew for so long in the challenge. I was not prepared. All right. What was all that for? There's a rock in the way. I didn't notice the rock in the way. I mean, I've come this far now. Am I really about to turn down this chest because 3 mining experience? Please. Gold coconut. It's everything was worth it. I'll take a gold coconut. Those are pretty valuable. Although I can just get them from trees nowadays, so it's maybe not as valuable as I think it is. Anyway, I'm out of here, dude. Get me away from this place. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that was like a full day. Oh, that was a full day too. We got to here like early in the morning. We're not getting out of here till 8 p.m. Has the same vibes of going for a hike on a mountain or something. It's like an all-day activity. But we made it out with our 7 cinder shards that our stingrays are requesting back home. I'm pretty happy about that. You're laughing, so what are you laughing about, Miss Palindrome? Hey, you know what? We survived. Could you imagine? I didn't want to say anything, but this was a thought constantly going through the back of my head. Is don't die, because if you die, you're gonna lose the cinder shards, and it's gonna be so embarrassing. She got all dressed up, and the poor thing just got singed like crazy. Her new outfit. Beatrix's new duds. It's okay, they're fireproof. It's all good. It's all good. Alright. Question now. Was it worth it? Will this be enough fishing experience to get us to level 3 here? It is level 3 that we're gunning for, right? Level 3 fishing. High it for our highest level skill with farming. Where's my stingrays? I mean, they're over here. All right. Get it in there. 40 experience. Why is it showing my farming experience? I'm so confused. That's not enough to level up. Not quite enough to level up. We're not level 3 fishing. But now we have a big stingray fish pond. Ah, the cinder shard we requested. What do you mean cinder shard? What do you mean singular? So rude. Harvest my ponds. Craig, can you get me there? Not quite there. Alright. We made it back home in one piece. Pie, I'm home. Honey, I'm home. I did give it to them one at a time. True. That's pretty true. Alright. Get that away. Iron ore and stuff can go over here. Up. Up, up. Actually, this goes in the resource chest, obviously. The stingrays have one more quest. Should we wait out the stingray quest, like the second one? Or should we try something else? Or should we get the rest of our experience another way? So let me look at this. Let me look at it on the wiki. Stingray. Stingrays, their second quest, they will ask for 1 dragon tooth, and then it'll give me another 40 experience. And then that'll get them to a population of 10. That's probably wise to do that. They reproduce every 4 days, so we'd have to wait 12 days, because you wait 8 days for it to get to 5, and then you wait 1 more for the quest, or like 1 more cycle for the quest. Yo, thank you, robot. Very, very kind of you to say. Add stingrays to fill the pond. I could add stingrays. I'd have to go fish more stingrays. I don't think I have any. Is his audio cutting out for anyone else? Is my audio crispy? My audio sound okay? Are we doing all right here? I have 20. Oh, you're right. I do have 20. I forgot I've been fishing them out of the. I forgot I'd been fishing these guys out of the fish pond. That's my bad. Audio's good. Might just be on your end, Pata. All right. I literally completely forgot about this. All right, there we go. So now we just have to wait 4 days, basically, for the quest. All right. And get rid of that. That's some good money right there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pop this away in my... I don't need that. Put that away. I can smelt iron while I sleep / wait. That's true. I could smelt some iron. We might need that in the near future here. Let me sort my inventory out into a proper setup though, into the way I like it. Grab this, and this goes here. Yeah, that's good, right? All right. Get smelted. Why not? All right. So we're gonna wait on our. Do I have a dragon tooth, by the way? I don't remember if I kept any dragon teeth around. Or like, because didn't I have dragon teeth? I was getting dragon teeth to trade. Did I ever end up actually getting enough dragon teeth to trade? I do not recall anymore. Yo, Benny, you going crazy with Nightbot there? Look at that. In a chest on Ginger Island. That sounds about right. I think I did leave them on Ginger Island because I didn't expect to have. Didn't expect to need them for anything else. Maybe I should fish for fishing XP instead of adventuring into a freaking volcano. You do you, Pickle Doof. I'll do me. And we'll meet somewhere in the middle. Alright. Lock it in, I think. That was a good day. Wait, I'm allowed to ship magma caps, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've unlocked magma caps. That was way early on. Okay. I had a brief moment of panic right there. But we have shipped magma caps previously. Yeah, we've shipped 10 of them. Alright. Be good. I can also change out super cucumber from eels. I don't think the super cucumber would be that useful, to be honest with you. I feel like if I were to need iridium, I would just rather do some Skull Cavern spelunking. And is that me just coping because I want to leave Craig and his cohorts their fish pond? Maybe a little bit. But purple water. Look, it's not that easy to oust Craig from his home. All right. Lock that in. Got an iron bar here. I guess I can just like keep these for right now and just smelt while over the next few days just for funsies. Because now what we're waiting for is, so we need to wait. So we did that, put those in there. So we're basically waiting until what, the 9th? Will it be like the 9th or the 10th that stingray fish pond is ready for its quest? I don't know, but it'll be around the same time that our first round of radishes is going to need to be harvested anyway, so I'm okay with that. Pod, are you okay? Apple made from goggles? Goggles made from apple. That I can understand. Apple made from goggles? I think you're just putting random words together and hoping they make sense. Which I've been known to do sometimes. Just build one more pond for the purple water. I shall not. This is the hill I die on. This super cucumber, you get to lounge in that fish tank as long as you want. I will not acquiesce to the demands of purple water. Not many fall-only fish left, right? I don't think so, no. Do I have aquamarines? I have them over in this fridge here. Alright. Let's go top up the silo, shall we? Keep those animals nice and happy and fed. Love to see it. I'll wait on that stingray row until we're actually going to get the quests, because I might as well do them at the same time so I don't overexert on my experience. I will not acquiesce to big water. Read my mind, Casey. Yo, I feel like it's been ages since... Oh, I didn't even have any freaking ancient fruit jelly going. I was about to say, though, it's been ages since we've seen the wine. We've been doing so much stuff this stream. Like, this is a rare, like, stream where we're actually not going through the days very fast at all. We've actually had things to do on most of the days. So it feels weird to be, like, back in the sleeping grind. Alright, let's go ahead and pop that away. Almost got enough iron bars for our... Wait, I guess I should probably get some smelting if I want to get any more iron bars, right? Okay. Out of hay for now, but we got more in the chest here, so I'm not sweating it. I think it'll be on the 9th that the stingrays will request a new thing, which will be inevitably a dragon tooth, I'm pretty sure. And I'm confident enough that I still have dragon teeth on Ginger Island that I'm not gonna like go hunting for one. One volcano run for this stream was enough. Got my blood pressure high enough just off that one run, and I think I can speak for us all when I say I need a break after that. This kind of thing is why you think by the end we'll be blowing through goals. We have so much set up. That's true. I mean, we've been doing pretty well getting set up for the future of the challenge, and we're reaping those benefits now. That's for darn sure. Rainbow trout also coming along nicely there. All right, so we harvest this. That's not enough for that. We'll get up to... So off the back of this quest, we'll get up to 383 out of 390 experience. So we'll still be a little bit shy. What the heck, dude? A dragon tooth will allow us to multiply further. That's so cursed. Why do you have to say it like that? Mortal, bring us the dragon tooth we so request so we can use its ancient arcane powers to multiply further and accelerate our process to overcome humanity with sheer numbers. That's my impersonation of a stingray, apparently. I didn't realize stingrays were so megalomaniacal. You can fish in the back of Willie's shop for a new decoration. Oh, isn't that there's like a life preserver that you get back there, right? Sounds like a Doctor Who episode. Invasion of the killer stingrays. Now, you filthy peasant. I will not brook any dissent. Bring us the dragon tooth. Or perish. Stingrays, theater kids, and supervillains, all the same, really. Wait, so what's available in the back of... So we can fish in the back of Willie's shop. That's a good idea in his palindrome. I'm down to do a little fishing there just to get ourselves the... I guess I don't need to use this, because I don't want to waste bait or anything on this. Life preserver, yeah, since I'm so close. I don't know what else you can catch in the back of Willie's shop. Like, as far as fish or anything goes. Can I get seaweed there? Because that would be not great. I'm willing to give it a whirl. It might just be, like, trash and stuff. Hopefully not seaweed. Honestly, I doubt there would be seaweed back there. It feels like when you look into it, seaweed is in a surprisingly few amount of places. Did you know you can't catch seaweed on Ginger Island? I didn't realize that until, like, pretty recently, and it's kind of baffling. Yo, Museum Grack Reads, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker, by the way. Looking like a diamond in the rough. I greatly appreciate the support, thank you. There's not a specific spot I have to fish back here for it, is there? I think it's just, like, anywhere back here. Alright, that's fine. We need extra experience anyway. Yeah, this just seems to be trash back here, so... Have a good one there, Pickle Doof. Thanks for hanging out. Old driftwood. Oh, I didn't realize you could just fish in the boat. Sure. Yeah, why not? This works. Just Stardew Valley things. Ripping the life preserver right out of the boat. Broken CD. I don't know how rare this thing is. But I mean, we'll take it's not a big deal if we take extra experience here at this point. We're getting to the point with fishing that it's not gonna hurt us either way. That said, like, come on now. Why aren't we going in the boat? We're trying to catch the life preserver that's back here. A little decoration. Excuse me? I'm actually just stealing Willie's life preserver. I mean, if he's as good of a sailor as he claims to be, surely he doesn't need it. What is that? Is that the Dunning-Kruger effect, where you're like it's like a level of experience where you think you're better than you are, so you make dumb mistakes and assumptions, like thinking you don't need a life preserver if you're an experienced sailor, but the really experienced sailors always take the life preserver because, like, you're stupid not to. Exactly, a good sailor respects the seas. Yo, there's Joja Cola. I'm gonna say no to that one. Ooh, we actually got some money out of that. Yo, dude, chill with the caps there, Benny. Appreciate it. Thank you. At this rate, I'm just gonna level up off of only trash back here. What is happening, dude? I thought that is this thing like super rare? I'm just gonna level up trying to get the life preserver. I have a 20% chance. Tell that to the 12 pieces of trash I've caught. Are we sure it's not a specific spot? Have 2 fish until you level up. What a strange way to get a fishing level. More Joja Cola, don't mind if I do. So that's, because we trashed 2 Joja Colas, that's 14 casts without the life preserver. There's no way it's 20% if that's the case, right? 15 casts. 16? That's level 3 fishing, by the way. There it is. Is that... I don't even know. Like, I wanted to, like, complete the Stingray quest, but I don't want to, like, throw off my fishing experience numbers either. I feel like I should maybe even, like, reset this day. This lifesaver. What the heck? That is so weird. Yeah, see ya, Driftwood. See ya, chump. Think this was really bad RNG, you say reset. You know what? I'm gonna take... I don't know. It feels almost serendipitous to get the level up that way. Like, we're literally like 1 experience over the level. I'm willing to take that. I'll go get my dragon teeth anyway. I don't know if I'm gonna complete... Pardon me. Ooh. I don't know if I'm gonna complete this quest right now. Although I'd hate to bring the wicked harbingers that are these stingrays down upon me. Like, I fear what they might do if I don't bequeath unto them this dragon tooth, like, right now. Alright, I guess I'll leave behind these 3 broken CDs, and I'll just bring all the dragon teeth, why not? Stingrays deserve the dragon teeth, though. They have been waiting for quite some time. They've been languishing for years in that pond, and now am I going to deny them at this final hurdle? We'll need 10 teeth eventually. True. What do stingrays give again? They can give, what, like, battery packs? Can they give cinder shards, or can they give just, like, battery packs and dragon's teeth? I think they also give cinder shards, yeah. Yeah, they do give cinder shards, so that's another way we can get it. And we have a lot more leeway with... Well, I guess we technically don't have a lot more leeway with fishing experience because we need to leave it for, like, potential fish to catch and stuff. Like, if we get another legendary fish, we could be in an awkward spot as far as fishing experience goes, if I do this quest right now. I think I'm going to hold off on completing this quest for the time being, and just... I'm just going to let it simmer. I'm just going to let it simmer, and we'll see. Maybe the goals will point me in the right direction, and I'll just be able to... I'm going to get rid of all the trash. There's... Who are we kidding here? This can go... Does this not hang on a wall somewhere? It just can't hang on these walls, apparently. Sure, why not? Put it up in here. Fitting. Next goal, build the island obelisk. See, that's the kind of thing I'm worried about. The tooth is an investment. I just worry that if we do it, we could get in an awkward spot as far as fishing experience goes. So I'm going to hold off for right now. And, yeah, let's lock in the day. Let's lock in the day, because that is level 3 fishing. We'll make it official as soon as we go to sleep here. Look at this. We got an open bracket. We got an open bracket on our level up screen. Can we get some open brackets in chat? That's funny. We're never going to see that again. As soon as anything else levels up, it's going to throw off the equilibrium here, so appreciate it while you can. Open square bracket. All right. Perfect. Level 3 fishing. New crafting recipe, crab pots. Wait, crab pots unlocked. Not really yet, because I still have to get the little craft them. Dish of the sea as well. But hey, one step closer to perfection. Crab pots could be pretty big. Oh wait, actually, we can buy crab pots. That's true. Yeah, Miss Palindrome, you're right. I think we had the same. Or I had the same thought when you said it. Yeah, yeah, we can just buy crab pots from Willy now. I don't know to what end that we'll necessarily want to do that, but we have the option. And the more options we can have, the better off we're going to be here. Do not water the stove. I think that's probably a bad idea. All right. I already own some. Are they in this, like, fishing chest over here? Yeah, I already have 3, but we can get a lot more than that now. So we can definitely bolster our odds if we need to catch some crab pot fish or something. Either way. This bombastic music could not come at a better time because it's time to roll a new goal. I'll bring you over to the randomizer, and we'll see as we crest on over to, wait for it, off the back of the strangest, most convoluted fishing level you've ever seen, we got ourselves 15.1 experience. 15.1%. I have too much experience on the brain. 15.1% of the way to perfection. Lock it the heck in. Also, I forgot to write down fishing level. 15%, baby! Alright. And so the road to 20% begins. If we just go off of multiples of 5, which, as humans, we are wont to do, somehow multiples of 5 always feel better than any other multiples of any other number. So, I'll take it. And the journey towards 20% begins with a single step that is shaped like a void essence. Alright. I'm pretty sure I just have void essence. And if not, I can go buy some from Krobus, right? Void essence. Easy peasy. Finally a nice, like, quick and breezy goal after some more long-winded ones. From Shadow Brutes that one time? Way back when, yeah. Alright. Bring it on back into Stardew here. I will hop on over here and just hide the thing in the top left for right now. B-E-A-T-R-I-X. I was going to say B-E-A-Beautiful, as I often do. But then I realized I can also use that to spell Beatrix's name. Welcome back, Bex. Good to see you, good to see you. Back from lurkdom, you say. Hope you enjoyed lurking. I know I often do. I was lurking in Leapalot's stream earlier. That was a fun time. I have literally 1 void essence. It's quivering with dark energy. I'll let Mayor Lewis worry about that one. There we go. Oh, the Lou House tomorrow. Anyway. Alright. Fill up that silo right there. Today's Radish Day, isn't it? Is today Radish Day? Or are we still waiting for one day? Nope, they're collecting the Junimos. They're already one step ahead of me. Perfect. It's all coming together, baby. Alright. Get rid of some of these trees while I'm waiting on the Junimos here. I'll go grab myself yet more radish seeds. And we will restock here. Perfect. So these will be ready again on the 16th. if my math serves me correctly. Let me think. 10 plus 6. Carry the 2. Divide by the integer limit. Yeah, I think it's 16. Sounds correct to me. All right, I'm missing one spot. I think it was the very first spot over here because there was a little Junimo on it. And I just couldn't plant it underneath this little tuchus. There we go. Did you see Concerned Apes post about wild horseradish juice the other day? What the heck? Wild horseradish juice. Is that a thing in real life? Or something coming in 1.6? Wild. Did he just post that apropos of nothing at all, a la an iridium scythe? Wild horseradish juice? That's so funny. I'm here for it, honestly. Let me put my forageables in a keg. Spiceberry juice incoming. All right. We have shipped Void Essence. I think we just go to bed now, right? Hopefully Krobus likes wild horseradish juice. It might be one of those things where he likes the raw ingredients, but he doesn't like the processed goods. I could see that. I mean, it would just classify as juice as far as, like, a given gift, wouldn't it? Different villagers don't have different likes based on what kind of juice it is, unfortunately. But maybe they can make an exception for Krobus. Alright. Void Essence, successfully shipped. Look at our shipping collection. It's actually looking kind of fleshed out. I'm happy with that. That better mean vinegar is already a done deal. The one cooking ingredient we can't make on our own, vinegar. I mean, I yearn for it, but I also dread it because that does throw off Price of Perfection stuff. It would mean my Price of Perfection is officially out of date if you can make your own vinegar. But I feel like it's for the greater good. All right, let's go roll a new goal. What happened? Are we okay? Did the stream die or what happened? No audio? Everything's fine? Might just be for Benny. Benny, just hit a little F5. You probably can't hear me because the stream's dead for you. But everything's fine. Okay. Yeah, it seems like we're okay. On my end, too, so it seems... Alright. Just a little hiccup for Benny. No worries. Just refreshed the page and it fixed it. It's your headphones. Alright. Let's go to the randomizer, shall we? Enough talk. Have at thee, randomizer. Chip of Void Essence, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Give me that 15.2%, and I'm not even going to let us have any time to celebrate it, because we're going to roll a new goal, and we're going to go craft a sprinkler. Sure. Yeah, baby. Why not? Yo, I'm starting to feel like a real farmer. I'm going to have my own sprinklers if I want them. Kinda pog. It's like a milestone, except for the fact that I already have all these iridium sprinklers. Oh, man. That's funny. Yeah, thanks for updating the command there, Lisa. Alright, sprinkler. And we should have the means to do that. Isn't a sprinkler just like... It's a copper... Is it just a copper bar and an iron bar, or is it... Or am I thinking of something else? It is? I mean, I can just see here right now. One copper bar, one iron bar. Good thing I was smelting that iron, I suppose. I don't know what just happened there. I do need to smelt some copper, though. But once that's done, we can have all the sprinklers we could ever dream of. Exactly what you need on a beach farm. All right. Pop those in the silo there. Magma cap. I didn't realize that magma cap was a thing stingrays could give you. I know we talked about cinder shards, dragon teeth, and battery packs, but I guess magma cap is also on there. Yeah, fair enough. Not that I need it, but it's cool to see. We put it in the greenhouse for funsies. That's true, we could do some greenhouse shenanigans with that, but basic sprinklers are pretty passe. We're, even without having been able to craft sprinklers up till this point, we're just like leaps and bounds ahead of that point. We have access to Krobus, which means we have access to like all the iridium sprinklers we could ever need, given enough time and patience. But that doesn't mean that crafting my own sprinkler doesn't still feel good. Holy moly. Sprinkler? Can I put a sprinkler down? I can put a sprinkler down inside. Sprinkle this garden plot, please. I know it doesn't work that way. My very first homemade sprinkler. After so long. Oh my gosh. Alright, where to put it now? OT for the face. I kind of see it. I kind of see it, and I kind of like it. Water the crib. I feel like we should put it outside. What if we can put it down over near our animals? Because I like to think that they could come out, and when the sprinkler is like sprinkling away, the animals can come and just like and drink it up like dogs do sometimes. You ever see a dog do that, where they like run at the sprinkler and try to just like lap up the water? Kind of like that vibe. That feels cute to me. I'm gonna put it right. Sprinklers won't work on this terrain. I don't care. I don't care if sprinklers don't work on this terrain. I want it. That's not what I wanted for. Aww. Rip. That sucks. They just don't even let me try. They're like, oh, this silly fool is trying to sprinkle crops on the beach. That's not what I'm doing, though. Can I put it over here for pie? I can't even put it next to Pie's water dish. What about up top here? Yeah, there we go. All right, perfect. Pie has infinite water forever now. Which reminds me, I don't remember the last time I actually watered Pie's dish, because I haven't been carrying my watering can around or anything like that. So you know what? This one's for you, Pie. You're still around, so clearly you've been finding water some way or another. You're very resourceful, as most cats are. There you go. Nice, fresh, clean water straight from the Volcano dungeon. Enjoy. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I crafted a sprinkler. That was my goal. Wait a minute. Now I can just go roll a new goal. Yo, this randomizer thing's kind of cool. You like complete a goal, and then you go get another goal. And then when you complete that goal, you can get yet another goal? What the heck? Like an infinite dopamine glitch. All right. Speaking of infinite dopamine, number go up. Eventually. I was thinking about it. 15.4%. Holy moly. And we are getting precariously close. We're not going to get it this stream, in all likelihood, but 100 goals is in sight. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if the randomizer felt so inclined to give me a string of 13 extremely easy goals, or maybe like 12 extremely easy goals, and then one I can work for to make it a climactic finish at the end, I wouldn't be the most opposed to that. So let's start off on the right foot with a nice and easy, simple goal. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty simple. We have iron bars. We need to smelt one more iron bar, and then we can definitely do that. All right. More tool upgrades. More tool upgrades, no problem. Trash can upgrade hype. Of course, the first tool we would get to steal would be the trash can. Trash can. Onto the full iron set. Alright. We gotta start somewhere, and why not with the trash can, right? We'll be able to make even more money. Because we make, what, 15% right now off of our copper trash can? We're gonna go up to a clean 30% with this next one. Double our salvage potential. Not mad about that. And I feel like doing this. Let's see, steel trash can. Get the steel trash. You go get that steel trash, Beatrix. You do you. Alright, we can't do it today because it's the luau. So I'll just... I mean, I've got the 4 copper bars. Let's just get one smelting so it'll be ready for tomorrow. And then we're looking good. Looking good, looking clean. Are we going to finish the randomizer before the 1.6 update drops? There's no announced date for the 1.6 update that I'm aware of, so... Shrugs. What? I think this woodpecker's a little bit confused. Get some woodpecker emojis in chat, make him feel like he's not alone. This is, you know, I'm just gonna, yeah, you should probably go find another tree to perch on. That was upsetting me more than it probably should have. I don't know, it just looked so weird. It looked so wrong, dude. Woodpecker emoji. Woodpecker's actually a contortionist. It's experimenting. You know what? Fair enough. It's breaking new ground in woodpecker lore. Alright. Grab that right there. Put my jades away. And then we will go... wait for Clint to open, basically, is all we gotta do. We haven't spent much time waiting on Clint to open this stream, but we spent more time than usual. And I don't know how I feel about that. Feel pretty good about that triple shot, though, and a few artifact troves to boot. Don't mind if I do. I know I can always rely on you guys to get creative with the emojis. I can tell you to, like, put any kind of emoji in chat, and you guys will just figure it out. So talented. Enjoy your day, Pie. Alright. Waiting on the 16th before anything of interest goes on down here. Actually, when are our blueberries? When's our first blueberry harvest gonna be? They haven't harvested any yet. I don't know, like, how long blueberries take to get to their first harvest. That's something that I should know. It's like a common enough crop that you would think it would be easy enough knowledge to internalize, but I don't know when that's gonna be. Admittedly. Those birds did not look like that when you clicked enter. I've had that happen too. Sometimes the emojis lie to you. It'll look like something, and then when you post it, it'll just, like, change to a completely different thing. YouTube has some, like, custom emojis, doesn't it? Like, when you open up, like, the little thing beneath, like, to type in YouTube, they've got, like, the little emoji keyboard. Don't they have, like, a million just, like, random, like, strange faces? I very rarely see those emojis anywhere. I don't know if you can use them outside of, like, stream chats or anything. Yo, post your... everyone now, go to... if you've never looked at them before, go to the YouTube emoji keyboard and post your favorite YouTube exclusive emoji. Post the one that speaks to you the most. I want to see some of these weird like they look like, you know what they remind me of is Cranium. They kind of give me Cranium vibes. You know that board game Cranium? I'm getting that same kind of aesthetic here. Upgrade tools, steel trash can, if you please, sir. See you in a couple days. Well, I guess I won't see. Well, I do have to come claim it, don't I? I was gonna say he doesn't just show up in my house and dump it in my pocket or something. Look at this vibrant assortment of emojis that YouTube has for us, including the buffer wheel. I'm familiar with the buffer wheel. That's the one that gets the most use, I think. Oh, the cat. Wait, the cat in the box? That's YouTube emoji? I thought that was like actual emoji. Look at all these emojis. These are so colorful and fun. Not all of them are like, you know, home runs necessarily, but there's some good stuff in there. Yeah, the cat in the box. That's I always thought that was like an actual emoji. Lo and behold, I have been hoodwinked by YouTube. Alright, I think we just sleep now. Is today, or is this gonna be blueberry harvest day? No, it's not, because it always rains on the 13th. I should remember that. What is that? It's like a volcano with a face, an erupting volcano with a face. YouTube has been holding out on everyone else. They've got a pretty decent selection of emojis. They're not as iconic, I would say, as a lot of the Twitch emojis that I've become accustomed to from spending a lot of time watching streamers on Twitch. I also yearn and long and pray for the day that YouTube will allow animated emojis. Because I've got the cutest little dancing Chloe gif waiting in the wings for the day it comes to pass. But today is not that day. One day, I believe YouTube will get there. I believe they'll allow you to have animated emojis, but please no dancing emojis. I like them personally. I think they have a time and a place, and they can definitely be overused, but I'm a fan of the moving emojis. There are some really chaotic ones I've seen. Like there's some really like motion sickness inducing emojis. Have I showed it before? The dancing Chloe? I did post a version of it in like a members only post recently. I haven't shown it otherwise though, no. You're gonna have to wait for the Master Angler video for that one. Because no spoilers, but Chloe do be dancing at some point during that video. Have a good one there, Kitty Burger. Thanks for hanging out. What the heck? Just random. Is that limestone? I don't know if I have limestone donated to the museum. Thanks, Coral. Unexpected side effects of growing coral. Free limestone. Is coral the one that can give you dolomite from a fish pond? There's like one of those fish. It might be coral, it might be like sea urchins or something like that gives you dolomite. And it always sticks in my head because it seems like such a specific thing. It must be rooted in reality somewhere that you can get dolomite. Like, number one, I didn't even know that dolomite was like a real thing outside of Stardew Valley. And number two, why's Coral got the dolomite like that? What on earth did you just post, Benny? Be careful there. Be careful with the spam. I appreciate your passion and excitement, but that is bordering on a bot-like post right there. At least from what I can see. Because I see like 2 flags, and then I see a jumble of letters. Dolomite description, it can occur in coral reefs, often near an underwater volcano. You know what? That checks out. That checks out. No worries, Benny. Ooh, steel trash can. You received a steel trash can. There it is. It's so square. Why is it so square? Either way. No time to wonder why Clint made this so square. Maybe it's because he is a square. I digress. Bring you on back to the randomizer here. Steel trash get, baby. Boom. Finish it up. Who would have thought that the trash can will be our first tool to reach steel status, but you never know with this randomizer. Who knows, we could be getting the gold trash can as our very next thing. Did I just speak it into being? Only one way to know for sure. Generate me that gold, please. I will gain a mining level happily and healthily. You know what? We just did we did some mining for those cinder shard nodes, so this is perfectly fitting. I'll take that. Give me a mining level. Fishing level into mining level. That's pretty hype. Question is, what do we do with this mining level? Debris clearing? I guess it's probably, yeah, it's probably farm clearing time with this one, isn't it? Please clear some debris. Okay. I have heard your pleas. I have heard, and I will respect them. Let's go clear some. Let's go on a debris clearing spree as best we can. Are there any big rocks we can break with the copper pickaxe? I don't think you can break the big rocks with the copper pickaxe, can you? All right. Let me set this thing up. Skills, mining. Yeah, I need steel pickaxe minimum, I'm pretty sure. All right. Back to the bus stop here. How you doing, Pam? My friends with Gus, he's a pretty good guy. We don't talk about Gus around here. He put me through a lot of turmoil, a lot of hash brown related turmoil, and I don't know if I've forgiven him for it yet. Alright, I would like some... I want to clear some debris, don't get me wrong, but I also want to replace the debris with flooring or other appropriate doodads. So, I think we should probably grab some wood here and we'll craft this all into weathered floors. That's fine. And then we need brick floors as well. Brick floor is 2 clay and 5 stone. How much clay have I... yeah, okay, I can definitely do a few of those. All right, we'll do like 25 brick floors. I'll get 50 brick floors. I'm okay with that. That feels like it should be more than enough to subsist us here. It normally doesn't take 2 decades to get a steel pickaxe. Yeah, but when have you ever known me to play this game normally, right? I almost said to be normal, but I mean, also fair, honestly. All right. Get mined. We have what? 124 experience. We could mine 124 rocks, assuming none of them give us like, coal or anything like that, so let's start doing it. Let's just start powering through. I don't know. Maybe I should be focusing on a specific area of rocks, but honestly, it feels too good to just mine all the ones that I see. It feels wrong. Is anyone else getting that vibe? Like, I'm mining these rocks, and I see that I'm mining the rocks, and I understand that I'm allowed to do it, but it feels like I'm breaking some cardinal rule of the universe. Like, this rock, most of these rocks that I'm breaking right now have been here since, like, before Beatrix even arrived on this farm. Like, a lot of these are, like, OG rocks from the very beginning of the farm, and we're just casting them aside. Like, so much wayward debris. And it's never felt so good. Oh my gosh. I have some level of weird sentimentality towards these rocks, having built around them for so long. But now that I'm actually undergoing the process of breaking them, I don't know what took me so long to get to this point. Relief. Oh my gosh. After so long, even since the golden clock has passed, we have not had a debris day in a very long time. And this is a different kind of debris day. So, chat, post your favorite debris-related emoji. Because debris day has never felt so good. Look at this. We're making nice, clean, smooth paths. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I don't have room for that geode right now, but that's okay. Nice chill vibes, too. Just breaking these rocks one at a time. Look at this. Look at this little section right here. Get owned. Get absolutely creamed. Get destroyed. Get annihilated. Get decimated, you silly rocks. You're mine now. I'm gonna turn you into floors. And yes, that is a threat. Stay away from my stone owls. Stay away from my hooties. They deserve better than you smelly rocks. Yo, Museum Grack Reads, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. Can't see the forest for the trees. Thank you. Look at this section right here. This is the biggest cluster of rocks that I think we have. Is right in this location here. Get them out of here. Get them. They're gone. They're gone. They're yesterday's news. Yo, this section, this day in our final like screenshot album on the farm is gonna be so satisfying to look back on. It's just gonna be one day rocks, next day no rocks. I was gonna try and say something more profound, but honestly, maybe it doesn't need to be any more profound than that. With all the rocks being gone, I could trivially start bombing all the trees. That's a valid point. That is a valid point worthy of consideration. With no rocks in the way, nothing is really stopping us from going on a tyrannical tree bombing rampage. I'm gonna shelf the idea for right now because it does sound like I would need to move a bunch of flooring out of the way in order to preserve it. But that could be a nice project for the future here. Another thing to consider, though, is that in the later... like, once we get into the later foraging levels, we might like to have these trees around just for the experience's sake. Like, yes, it would be nice to have these trees out of the way. But we also have to consider that it gets hard to level up foraging later on, too. You don't think the flooring will blow up? It'll just collect? I'd have to experiment with that to know for sure, but... Because in my head, I feel like some of it would drop to the floor and I could recollect the flooring, and some of it would disappear. But admittedly, I don't know. I don't know the mechanics of bombing my floor, if you can believe that, or if you can believe that. It's not something I am usually inclined to do. Wait a second. These rocks right here have been more of a pain in my side than possibly any other piece of debris on this entire farm. Every single time I come down from the north with Iota, I get stuck here and I have to do a little shimmy shake to the side to get out of the way. Get out of here, dude. I never want to see you again. Some of these rocks I have some sentimentality towards. Those two specifically, no love lost. No love lost. Iota can officially roam free. Get some horse emojis in chat, please. Horse emojis. For our beloved Iota. Finally gets to experience the life that a farm horse deserves. Didn't even know the rocks could spawn there. I've been all too familiar, unfortunately, with the fact that they could spawn there for far too long. We're closing in on our mining level here. There's still more rocks to be had for sure. Like right here. Some of them are in like sneaky little spots like that. Keep your eyes peeled for more rocks. I think there's a decent amount on the way down to the farm here. There's this section here, but that's not super concerning because I don't go over there that often. So I'll get these ones out of the way because I do go down this way decently often. And these have gotten in the way also of Iota historically. I phrased that weird, but you know what I mean. Iota can start running free. Honestly, Pi, too. I don't know whether Pi liked, you know, lounging in the shadows of these rocks, but I feel like he's gonna appreciate not having them around, too. Getting her poor hooves banged up on the rocks. No longer. Now she'll only get her hooves banged up on the roots of all these trees. Which is less painful, I would imagine, than pure stone. Are there any more rocks hiding around in here? Also, I don't have my glow ring on. I should probably get my glow ring put back on. I'm just realizing after so long. Well, I mean, I've only got 2 experience to go. I'm just gonna finish this up. Also, do that. Yo, I could actually put down some like, well, not torches, I guess, but just some lighting of some kind along these paths. I can make these paths a bit more friendly now. Anyway, that's level 2 mining. I'll take it. Level 2 mining and not 1 iota of experience further. Sorry, Iota. And there's still plenty more rocks where that came from. We've almost cleared out all of, like, the basic rocks on our own farm, but I know for a fact that up on the railroad and up in Cindersap Forest, there's plenty more where that came from, so I'll take it. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab these, put all this away. I'll swap my rings out real quick here. Boop, boop. Boop. Those away. Grab my glow ring and magnet ring, I think. There we go. And by the community center. Very true. Very true. The community center is, in fact, probably the most egregious example, because it is lowering the property value of Pelican Town as we speak. Not that anyone's planning on moving here anytime soon, but it's the principle of the matter. Alright. Got some spare flooring for the future. I think that was a nice, productive, relaxing, therapeutic, and dare I say, overdue use of a mining level. Level 2 mining, new crafting recipe, staircase. One day we'll actually get to craft our own staircases. It's officially on the table. All right. Well, without further ado, I don't know how much longer we're gonna have the stream going here. We are over the 3-hour mark, so be on stream and watch. Once we hit a particularly loathsome goal, one that's gonna take a decent amount of time, we'll probably call it. But until that time comes, let's just keep riding off the back of these relatively simple goals, shall we? Stairs, exactly what we need. Look, I'm willing. Once I'm able to craft my own stairs, I'm just gonna toss all the other ones. I don't need them anymore. Like, I have what, like 2,000 something stairs? Forget that, dude. I didn't make any of those. It's not gonna feel as good to use them. I want to craft my own stairs. Anyway, finish this mining level goal, please. Please and thank you. Peas and carrots. Take a quick hydration break. So that I'm gonna fill my mouth up slowly with water so I can do an inevitable spit take when we roll craft an ostrich incubator. Ship an egg, brown. Sure, I can do that. I will ship an egg, brown. Easy peasy, baby. All right. Egg, and then in parentheses, brown. Not bad. Not a large brown egg. This is merely an egg brown. The weird second cousin of the hash brown. All right, bring you back on in here. Do I still even have small eggs? I'm pretty sure I set some aside just for such an occasion, right? I think we did enough forward thinking to consider this. To the fridge. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I have 23 brown eggs. It's a regular brown chicken egg. Nothing too special about it. Get shipped. Beautiful. Thank you for the bream, Demetrius. Wait, I kind of want to reset this one. I kind of want to reset this day just for rainbow shell potential here. The mini shipping bin is right there. I feel like we should try and save scum a rainbow shell to the mail here. That's a nautilus shell. If we reset this enough, we should get a rainbow shell out of this. For those who didn't know, you can, like, the things you get in the mail are not set in stone. It just pulls from a list when you check the mail, basically. And there it is. Easy as that. But don't forget to ship the egg. I shall not. Don't worry. There we go. Rainbow shell reacquired successfully. Brown egg. Mini shipping bin. Put it in. I want to put it in the middle. Can I put it in the middle though? I want to put it in the middle. I think that would look cool. Fine. Be that way. It is not based on time. No, not as far as I know. I think it's just like purely random whenever you check it. There we go. Are we waiting on anything else right now? Did our blueberries all get harvested? I think they probably did. Yeah, I mean, they've all been harvested now. I don't know what day they specifically got harvested on, but I ain't mad about it. Tomorrow is going to be radish day as well, don't let me forget. But until tomorrow comes, I'm going to chop these trees out of the ground and be on my merry way. Be on my merry-o way. I can fish some coral. I will grab my fishing rod so that when I go down to do my radish replacement operation tomorrow, I will think to do that because they're in the same vicinity. Thank you, Miss Palindrome. All right. Got that there. Lock it in. Am I crazy, or did that small brown egg make a chicken sound when it got shipped? Like, each of these categories has different sounds when you ship them, and that one sounded like a chicken. I feel like I've never heard that sound in my life. Maybe I was just hearing things. Maybe I'm starting to have auditory hallucinations. But I definitely heard a chicken sound. Like a very subtle little chicken. It was like a chicken that was like doing like a little half burp or something. It was weird. I don't know. It's probably just me. At any rate, that is a brown egg shipped. That's like pretty early in the, yeah, that's like the second earliest thing in the collection that we have. That's kind of cool. I love just little tidbits of knowledge like that. That's always fun to look at. All right. Your mind is a bit scrambled now? Like a small brown egg, perhaps? That is really bad, Argon. Wait, what did I say? Wait, I'm so confused now. Did I say something bad? Did I say something really bad? I don't know what you're talking about. Priya, help me. Help me. You hit me with a YouTube emoji, so I don't know how to interpret it. I think we're okay though. My thoughts are over easy. Sudden onset auditory hallucinations are no good. I think it's just par for the course if you've been streaming for 3+ hours. I think you just gotta learn to accept it. As long as they're not actual auditory hallucinations and you're just trying to justify things that you heard. Although, is there any difference? I don't know. I'm getting lost in my own delusions here now. I'm gonna roll a new goal. How do you guys feel about that? I know. You guys never like when we have to roll a new goal. You're always like, no, I just want you to ship more brown eggs. I'm just here for the brown egg content. And I regret to inform you, look, there'll be more brown eggs in the future, I promise. But for now, we're gonna move on to the next goal, okay? Can we all get on the same page there? I know you all love your eggs so much. Ooh, that was our 90th goal, actually. You know what? Valid. 16%, 90 goals. I'm here for that. I'm here for that nice, pristine roundness. 16%, 90 goals. The final 10 leading up to goal 100 here. What are they gonna be? Egg white? Movie theater? Pickaxe upgrade? Backpack? Dare I even suggest that we get our first star drop goal at some point? The world is open to us in so many ways. Let's see what direction it decides to take us now. Catch a sunfish. Is a sunfish available in the summer? I want to say yes, but I don't know for a fact. Are they available all season? Sunfish? This is like usually like the first fish that people catch. Oftentimes by total accident. End the stream now, this is fitting. Sunny days only. Sunny day, sunny fish. Sunfish. Let me just confirm for my own 2 eyes. Available spring and summer. 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. in the river. I can do that. That's a short enough goal that I think I'm willing to start it with a fishing goal, ended with a fishing goal. That would be a nice bookend, but honestly, I feel like this is easy enough that I'm willing to just send it. I'm getting goal fever, and the only thing that will cure it is more sunfish. Hardest fish so far. Do you guys think I should load up a sunfish counter like we had for the crimson fish at the start of the stream? I think it might be warranted in this case. This might be the hardest goal we've gotten since ship wood. All right. I will put the goal in the top left just for consistency's sake here. Let's see, fish. Sunfish, you're probably towards the bottom here. Sunfish, there you go. There you are. Boom. We can catch it before we do the radishes and coral anyway. That's true. I mean, the Junimos need time to harvest the radishes, so I might as well go catch a little sunfish. I've even got the training rod in my inventory, prepped and ready to go. Sunfish are very hard to catch. Just watch me. Watch a master angler at work. I haven't spent hundreds of hours learning the ins and outs, the ups and downs of fishing in Stardew Valley, playing Puffertle every single day, learning all the patterns. It's all culminating in this moment right here. It's a sunny day in summer. Give me a sunfish, baby. I know I can do this. Everyone is doubting me, but I know. This is my destiny. After almost 20 years of this challenge. No, green algae! This is the worst possible ending. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. I'm not done with you, sunfish. I'm not done with you. Reset count. No, don't start a reset counter for the sunfish. That's so embarrassing. It's okay. As long as we don't, like, accidentally, like, miss catching a sunfish or something like that. Green algae, our nemesis. It's gonna be a glorious day when we get catch green algae as our goal. Knowing the randomizer, I'm gonna try and sight read the randomizer on this one. Well, not sight read, but predict the randomizer. I feel like it knows so that we want catch green algae or catch seaweed or something so badly. Is this a sunfish? Is that easy enough to be a sunfish? I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, perfect. Easy peasy. It doesn't get much easier than that. I don't even think the Junimos will have finished harvesting yet, will they? Am I still a greenhorn? That might be my problem. No, I'm a... Okay, you got me there. Fine. Oh my goodness. The debris. Resets 1. Final reset counter 1. Thank you. Thank you all for keeping the reset stats up to date. I greatly appreciate it. What would I do without you guys? But she's pink, not green. Valid. That Junimo looked like he was hoisting that sprinkler far above his head for a moment there. Alright. Thank you for your service, blueberry plant. Get out of here. Nobody liked you to begin with. That particular blueberry plant always got on my nerves. Now that he's gone, I don't feel like I need to beat around the bush anymore. That guy was a jerk. That's all I'm gonna say. And now I can plant 34 beautiful radishes. And end off our crop order in style. I think those mangoes are iridium now. Surely they must be, right? We planted that mango tree so long ago. Where did Iota go? I lost my horse again. This happens so often. I could really do with a horse flute right about now. What was I gonna say, though? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, the randomizer, it knows that we want the green algae so badly. Is 100% gonna give us white algae before it gives us green algae. It's gonna be like, oh, you wanna catch algae so bad? Here you go. Snicker, snicker, snicker. As it runs off cackling into the night while I go and fish up some white algae. Which, I mean, is still helpful, sort of, but not anywhere near as good as like seaweed or green algae would be. You do not own a horse flute. Through that. Green algae is the final goal. Green algae, I would accept green algae as goal 100. I think that would be kind of hype. In a weird way. I don't know what I honestly want goal 100 to be. If I feel like it needs to be a pivotal milestone of a goal, but I mean, there's just no control over it, is there? All right. Oh, I forgot to fish the coral up. That's my bad. I should grab my fishing rod and do that. That's my bad. I got so laser focused on other things. I forgot I had this fishing rod out for a purpose, and that purpose was not originally the sunfish. All right. I'm gonna do this from the side. I feel like doing it from the side actually goes a little bit faster. I was too busy bullying the blueberries. That's right. I remember now. It's all coming back to me. Alright, we just gotta leave one in the pond here. My coral empire begins today. Perfect. One lonely coral. Won't be lonely for long, though. That coral grows pretty fast. Goal 100, sell 1 parsnip. That would, you know, that would be kind of a poetic way to come full circle. No matter what it ends up being, I'm sure I'll find some strange way to justify it being a milestone of a goal. I mean, just by virtue of being goal 100 is going to be a heck of a milestone, so I'm not too upset about that. Radish Day, we did replant our radishes. Didn't we? I didn't dream that, did I? I planted the radishes again, I'm pretty sure. I deleted that one blueberry plant from existence, and then I planted the radish seeds. Yeah, no, I'm pretty confident in that one. All right. Thanks for looking out, though, Evie. Appreciate it. All right, catch a sunfish was a rousing success, I would say. I caught that sunfish so hard. And now it's time to finish that goal. Hold on a minute. Wait, what am I looking at here? I was pressing the wrong buttons. I was tabbing around. Y'all got to see all my tabs, all my alt tab windows. Behind the scenes. I don't have anything untoward open in the background. Don't you worry about that. Argon uses Opera. I do. I find it quite handy, honestly. Argon tab leaked 2023 real. All right. I finished the goal. Wait, how does this randomizer work again? I finish the goal and then I generate a new goal? Is that right? That doesn't feel right. Oh well, I guess I'm gonna do it. Goal 92, please. I'll gain a fishing level. I'm not mad about it. Look, we may be getting oversaturated with fishing content here, and this may be a great time to yo, we can finally give the, right, not finally, I guess, but we can give the stingrays the dragon tooth without worrying at all. We might be getting oversaturated with fishing content, but I'm just saying, I think that's for the best, because when the legendary fish come around, like we saw at the start of the stream, how nasty catching a crimson fish that early could be. Imagine if we had to, like, catch a glacier fish at level 2. I would have been very upset. So now, I can maybe catch a glacier fish at level 4 instead. Time to go to the volcano again. I mean, obviously, it's a fishing level. Where else would you go? Alright. I do think that is a long-winded enough goal, though, that I think I'll probably end the stream off on that one. Because it would take a decent amount of concerted effort to get to level 4 fishing, I think, from where we're currently at. We're currently sitting at a clean 14 out of 530. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hold that one off until the next stream here. But Lisa is right. This has been a very productive stream. We want to lock in the day here. It's not like we just woke up today. So we want to lock this one in. We caught the sunfish. We got the radishes. Let's go ahead and lock in the day here before I get too far ahead of myself. Boom. We can get more cool decorations. True that. I can't wait for the day where I can have a high enough fishing level to get the gold pyramid. But that's for future Argon to worry about. Dragon Tooth, or we'll all forget. I don't think we're gonna forget. I think I remember. I'm gonna trust myself to remember that one. I digress. Thank you all for joining me for another fun leg of the Randomized Perfection series. I hope you had a good time tonight. I will be back on Thursday. Thursday, I think. That's right? Yeah, Thursday. I'm trying to remember my own stream schedule, which I should remember of all people. Pretty sure it's Thursday. For not more Stardew, but I'll be playing more Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I played a little bit of it last week on Friday, and I loved it so much that I'm going to keep playing it. And I'll probably just keep playing it until I beat the game, basically. Which probably won't take that long, honestly. It'll just be a few streams. But I hope you join me for that one. I think it'll be a fun time. And then I will be back with more Randomized Perfection goodness on Friday. Until either of those streams, though, thank you all for watching. Be good to one another, and be good to yourselves. This is Argon Matrix, signing on out. Thank you, and good night, everybody. Bye-bye.